Hey there everybody, welcome to Fresh Out the Box Plays Avatar Legends from Magpie Games. I am the board game guru, Game Master Extraordinaire, Jahananan.
It's me, Casualty CDG, co-host of this show and every other show you've ever seen. I'm happy to be reprising my role as the 10-year-old waterbender Duckweed.
Hi, my name is Anaya Monet, and I'm coming back as the totally normal, simple serving girl whose name may or may not be Sousa today. Who knows?
Hi, I'm Kevin Allen. I've returned to the virtual tabletop. I'm so glad to be back playing Letty, who is a monk of some sort. That's all I'm going to say.
Hi, I'm Mei Ling. I will be playing Ulami Sho, the Fire Nation engineer who is kind of suffering from a crisis of faith, if I'm honest.
Hello, everybody. I am Michael Pao, aka Mr. Kapow. That's MRKAPAO. And once again, I am taking on the role of Beggar Quinn, your sleepy time beggar friend.
Alrighty. Hey everybody, we're back in the world of Avatar. I'm excited, you excited? I hope so. Where we last left our intrepid troop of travelers, you were escaping from the town of Ashspire. Is a small fishing village on the coast of one of the Fire Nation's many islands. You managed to commandeer a boat, and after a lot of shenanigans and trouble, you were able to slip the Fire Nation Navy and make it out to sea, opting to stay within the island chain and kind of go the long way around to avoid open ocean so as to not be caught out by the Fire Nation army. So, we open up. It is a new day. You guys have had a whole night and, ate some fish and all that stuff. You were on board your ship, and you were traveling eastward through the Fire Nation Islands. It is just after dawn.
I think Ulami didn't really have a restful night after the conversation with Beggar Quinn of basically like, we rescued you so we can use you. And so I think where the sun finds her is kind of sitting in the prow of the boat, or like near the top of the boat, like sketching notes. But I feel like she's definitely tried to kind of separate herself a little bit from the group. So that's kind of where she's chilling.
Where's everybody else?
I would think sort of laid over the railing of the boat. You see this lanky 10-year-old kid, almost like Ed from Cowboy Bebop, just this lanky body sort of laid out on both sides of the rail, just completely asleep with a leaf over my face, just a big green leaf. And you see the leaf, it goes up, when it comes back down, up and down my face as we're slowly boating across.
Nice.
Nice shirt, Kevin.
I knew it was a good day to wear it. But then I switched to this so I could pretend to be Letty and get in that mindset, which also did not sleep well. Not used to a boat, not used to fish, so probably feeling a little queasy. And is so grateful that when he was looking for bathroom buckets, as was instructed, someone else found the bathroom. So
you eat meat?
He didn't. Well, I mean, if he was raised by originally, but this is a good question. He was raised by air nomads. I think I'll split the diff. I'll retract a bit. He does fish, because you probably wouldn't need a whole lot of like red meat being raised by air nomads. But then when he got a new family with the Fire Nation, them being an island chain,
so you're a
probably
pescatarian.
Seafood. Yeah, I'll just stick to like sushi.
It's fair, something, yeah.
Yeah, but like I don't know. First time on a boat, still queasy.
So my friend Jairus, shout out to Jairus, other co-host of Ace of Geeks. They are Buddhist, but yet they eat fish because they do not consider fish to be alive. So you could always use that idea.
Nice.
I'm like, well, Aang didn't eat meat of any kind, and he's the only airbender I really have a whole lot of reference of, because I don't remember them talking about their diet in Korra. They might have, but I don't remember it.
So what you're saying is Buddhists can use turn undead on sea life. That'd be cool. Can Buddhists not eat meat? Is that a thing?
Generally,
I just know that
they're
airbenders
vegetarian.
don't.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't know that.
Yeah.
I thought that was
I
more
also
common
didn't know that.
in Hindu belief, but yeah.
I figured.
Every day is a school day.
That's right. All I knew of the Buddhist faith is that they use what they're given, right? They rely on the community to sustain them.
Yeah.
So I feel maybe that's community to community. Because I feel like if you were a Buddhist in Texas, I don't know if you could not eat meat.
That would be
I
hilarious, actually. I would love
Right?
to kind of see how they would handle a temple
You
in
guys wanna-
Texas.
Buddhist barbecue.
You guys want to write a
Have
screenplay?
you guys?
I actually live.
Buddhist in Texas.
I actually live right next to the, I believe, the West Coast's largest Buddhist temple, and they have a great vegetarian buffet.
Yes.
That's awesome.
There's a
Yeah.
huge one down the
Amazing.
street from my house too. I've always wanted to go in there, but yeah.
Getting hungry now.
Have none of you had corn ribs?
I've had corn
that would
ribs.
be Texan.
No.
Yeah, that'd be
actually,
Texan
surprising.
vegetarian barbecue.
Corn ribs.
Sousa was not. She actually got great sleep, to her abject horror. So she is up like fairly early, like wrapped up in whatever like shawl or blanket she was like sleeping in, because she definitely like threw it off, panicked, realized it was cold, put it back on, and then seeing that most people are asleep, she's just like pacing around back and forth, because there's no one really present, it seems, to just like bark orders at. So she's just like guilt-ridden and she's just like, I think she has in her head that she's gonna go be lookout, so she's pacing and like looking out, but the pacing is making being a lookout very inefficient right now.
Well, since we're on a ship, and a ship even at night needs kind of at least a skeleton crew, I would say. Beggar Quinn is actually kind of hanging out with the people who are on night duties, and in fact, he actually has roped a couple of them into playing a game of dice. Odds or evens, odds or evens.
Are you shooting craps on the boat?
Yeah. We're playing odds or evens. Guys,
Sorry.
roll
Oh, is that it?
odds or evens.
Yeah, you can play dice with Lee and Shep. They'll play with you. But yeah, so you guys, a lot of you don't sleep very well. Some of you sleep like babies. But yeah, the new day comes. You were traveling through the Fire Nation Islands. Right now, you're in completely open water. we'll say you just, I mean, you're not doing anything of note. You're just kind of sailing. So we can skip ahead to one of you, Anaya. What's your character's name currently?
She probably would have dumped this name today, given that it's probably pretty hot back where they just ran off from. So today I gotta pull up the list of names from the book. Today her name is I like Ganzaya. Ganzaya.
Ganzaya. We'll pick up on Ganzaya. Ganzaya, you're on lookout. You're pacing back and forth during the morning time. You will spot out in the sea something floating out there.
She immediately perks up. I think that for a minute she thinks that she's lost in her guilt pacing, that she almost doesn't catch it. And then she whips her head back around and she goes, "Hey! And she's just looking around at these people playing, I'm trying to say craps, but playing dice. And just sucks her teeth super hard, like, if no one else, we should definitely be unfortunately trained to, her level of annoyance when anything goes on. And she's slams her hand down on the railing.
Right before she's doing that, Harry Quinn's all right, my roll, and tosses the dice. And can I say, as soon as she hits he calls out evens. And as soon as she hits the deck, his results was even. One of them tips, it becomes odds, and Harry Quinn just looks at her. Why?
Tough luck, Quinn, Shep will say, and he'll pull in whatever you're playing for, your chits or whatever.
There's something over there. I'm sorry, am I crazy? Why are you... No, I'm not. We can't even get into this. There's something over there in the water.
The light on the water plays trick on the eyes. I'm sure it's nothing. Shep will come over and look over the railing. Ah, yeah, I see something too.
During all this hubbub, as she shouts, "Hey, I'm gonna wake up and fall over the rail into the water, splash!" And then I come up from the other side of the boat, soaking wet, hair in my face, and just "Oh, what's all this racket about?"
You...
Why are you wet? Awake.
Why am I wet? Why are you screaming? I'm wet because you're screaming. Okay, that's figured out. Now why are you screaming?
Okay, so we need to figure out something else. Congrats, you're basically drafted into my army now, because you need some kind of training. And rule number 1, don't ask me why I'm yelling, because usually it's for a good reason, okay? There's something
I'm drafted
over
into
there.
The army?
Yes, my army. Army of this ship. Yeah, you're all my kids now, okay? And I need you to understand.
I stand upright at attention and I salute, and I'm standing there like I'm getting orders, but everything she's saying is going in one ear and out the other. But I'm real proud to be a soldier now.
Looks up and says, in particular, it's been a while since I've been somebody's kid.
Please, can someone, okay, so, yes, you're all my kids except for, child.
Batten down the hatches! Somebody get me a prisoner of war! Call the captain!
Okay, as he says prisoner of war, I walk by, and I'm just not cool. And I just keep on walking.
Yes, okay, finally. Fellow, adult, please, come here.
What?
Yes. That? What? Yeah, yes. I'm not going to touch your face, but just follow my hands. I'm moving your face without touching it. Do you see? Over there.
There's something on the water. Something floating. It's not very big.
Oh, something floating.
Yeah.
Not very big. I think might just be a bit of debris, but it would probably be a good idea to fish it out. Yeah, good eyes.
Do we have sea knowledge to not do that?
Hey,
just yet?
Hey, crazy child. crazy child. Come over
Aye,
here.
aye, Captain. I turn to
think
face
you
you.
Do you think you can get that thing over there, or is that too far for you to like do your, thing?
You want me to go look? I'm gonna go
Sure.
look.
You can also steer
I-
the boat that
No.
way, just for the record.
Yeah. Mary Quinn kind of
Is-
looks over, goes, maybe a seaweed. Oh, got a good recipe for seaweed soup.
I was about to say seaweed's
I would
also
love
good
that.
because
It is food.
Seaweed's my brother.
What?
I'm just
Duck-
kidding.
duckweed's
I'm an
brother.
only child.
Duckweed's brother is seaweed. That's funny.
Oh my god.
I just kind of imagine Duckweed says that as he like jumps into the water to go investigate. We're all like, he doesn't mean like the plant, right? Could
I
that
don't-
be?
No. he
Maybe we
probably
shouldn't
told-
eat seaweed just in case.
do you use water bending to rocket over there?
Yeah, I do. I jump in the water and start just speeding across the top of the water. Then I go under, and then a catapult made of water just comes up out of the water and launches me through the air. So I'm just, flying through the air from this tidal wave catapult.
You see a strange. It looks like a metal tube, about 6 feet tall by like 3 feet wide and maybe 3 feet deep, sort of floating like long ways, like a bathtub almost.
Is there, like, as I approach it, is there any definition or anything to it? Are there any words or runes or shapes or anything? I'm gonna approach it.
There are
get
some
close,
numbers
look.
on it. There's some. It looks like it was attached to machinery at one point. You can see spots where there were bolts ripped off of it. And then when you were like airborne, you saw something move in there. You saw something move inside it.
I do think I'm. You know what? Let's go back to the boat. I'm gonna go back to my friends. Whew, all right.
Quick question. The city we're sailing towards is Ashspire or Ashenspire?
That's the one you're leaving.
Oh, we're leaving. Okay.
Yeah. Your end goal is Yu Dao. You have no other directions other than that.
It was like a big metal tubey, and it had numbers and letters on it, but they didn't say anything. And there was something in there, but I didn't want to see what it was without you guys. But there is something in there moving around.
Is there some
Like
kind
alive
of
something moving? Alive moving?
I'm all like, is there a history check
Yeah,
that I
was gonna
could
say the
do
same
or something
thing.
like that?
Yeah, you can
Mary
make
Quinn's
a
gonna be like,
check.
Is it something you could eat?
Bigger Quinn, I love that you're thinking with your stomach, but I really don't think we can eat our way out of every situation.
Let's see what kind of check. They have lore checks here. They have stuff like that. Let me look at
Assess the situation.
Assess
maybe?
situation, yeah. There you go.
I believe that you can, or at least if you can't, you're not trying hard enough.
Okay. I'm gonna try and assess the situation. I miss.
Ulami misses. Bria hits though.
Nice.
So you get to ask one question of me, and I have to answer you. What
is
here
it?
can I use to blank? Or who or what is the biggest threat? Or what should I be on the lookout for? Or what's my best way out, in, or through? Or who or what is in the greatest danger? Those are your questions you can ask.
Ooh.
Yeah, they're all listed right there.
Suit. What should I be on the lookout for? I think, just being in these waters, I'm thinking, is there any history of a thing like this being here? That would kind of make me think
You're
that.
still deep in the Fire Nation waters. You know that. So whatever that is, it might be some sort of Fire Nation military container of some kind. That's what you think it is.
Exactly. It even had
Okay.
nuts and bolts on it, like it was attached to something.
I think
Wait,
there's a
we're
part of her
all-
mind where she's like almost proud that he knows what nuts and bolts are, but she's not going to say it. She just gives him this look like, huh.
And he hates
Does it
them.
look like? Does it look like it was attached to our boat,
No.
and now it's not, and we should be worried?
No, nothing like that. No.
No, it looks more like it
Do
was
a
attached
rapid
to
head count.
it was attached to somebody else's something.
And I'm not thinking it's like a mine or something, right?
No, doesn't seem. It seems like a
Okay.
container that stored something. The numbers with your set situation, numbers are probably some sort of identification number.
Okay,
What he's describing
I-
is some sort of transport container.
interesting. I bite my nail for a second, and then like whip around suddenly, and I go, "Okay, let's go towards it."
Towards
Towards
what?
towards.
The
I don't think I have to
container.
say it. You know, yeah.
Ma'am, yes, ma'am. And I do my salute and my little 2-foot stomp, and I run off and start arguing with whoever's steering the boat. And I'm
Who
like,
is steering the boat?
The captain said go that way now.
There are only so many people on the boat. It's
Can we say it's the old man?
It could be the old man. If you want to, he could be the one doing it. The other options are Saf, Lee, Mel, or Shep. Mel is the reluctant, kind of shy firebender lady. Shep is the big guy. Lee is one of your fellow rebels, and so is Saf. And then there's Old Man Pan, who
I would say Lee or Old Man Pan for the comedy aspect.
I also think Old Man Pan fits the cartoon aspect really well.
he can do it.
I vote old man.
What's that, Sonny? What can I?
I'm
What
over
can,
here. Yeah, I'm yelling at this old man, trying to get him to turn.
take it
right.
easy. Take it easy. I'll
The captain
steer.
said if you don't do it, we're gonna have to put you in the brig and have you court-martialed.
Oh, not again! He'll turn that way.
Disrespect to elders is truly. We have to train him out of that immediately.
Gotta put some newspaper down. Yeah.
He's like just speaking it out loud, like assuming everyone's going to agree. Like, we have to break him of that. That's not acceptable.
You gotta raise that boy right. Yeah, you guys
I
will.
would have to.
You'll steer the boat towards the container, and you'll pull up on it. It's just right overboard. You can see into it. There's something moving in there. I imagine all of you are just looking over at it.
Yeah.
Yes.
You can see clothing, and then you'll see a face
Oh.
like peek out.
Oh,
Oh. Well, we gotta get them out. Like
What
that.
kind of clothing?
Red.
Oh,
It looks like Fire Nation
Interesting.
clothing.
We're in a Fire Nation place. Okay.
Yeah.
Here's what we should do. We should help this person.
Hashtag.
Actually, I
Fire
imagine like
Nation.
we all peek over and then we're like, okay, aside. Like our heads go back. And it's like, even though they're
Can I
Fire
say-
Nation, not all Fire Nation people are bad,
I know.
right? They're in a dire situation. However, we should have our two big meaty fighter guys, I believe that's Shep and Lynn, maybe be close by to prevent any untowardness.
Shep is
Does that make
big
sense?
and intimidating. Lee is not, but he
Oh.
is a fighter.
Yeah.
when you say
And
that,
also-
like give him such a dirty look, like
Yeah.
give him the
I'm
up down.
gonna add when Beggar Quinn kind of looks over, he has like a soup ladle and a fork in hand.
Yeah, if he gives us any trouble, I'll give him one of these. Shep will say.
You know,
something
I'm
to
also
that
pretty
effect.
confident.
But you're like sneaky. So we'll have you like not visible so that if they try something, you can like come from behind and sneak attack.
Guys, I think there's something else we need to talk about. Beggar Quinn asked if whatever was in there was edible, and now he's got a ladle. I think he might eat that person.
I am concerned about that too. But we should probably find out who this person is. My only fear is if they are a firebender, I don't know what sort of defenses we have against that, but I guess we'll find out. At least we're surrounded by water, right?
That's a pretty big defense.
Yeah.
Does it seem like if we yell towards them, they would hear us? Or
Yeah,
are
they're
they just
very
in the
close.
sauce?
They might be able to hear
Okay.
you talking, right? They're very close.
I like rush over to the railing again. I'm like, hey, friend or foe?
You'll see like a shaky hand come out from the cloth and like sort of fall.
Oh,
Here
that's
comes an
bad.
act. Do you have
I think-
soup?
Really bad. No,
I
that's
think
bad.
we need to help them now. I think
okay.
they're been holding on a little too
I'll
long.
just kaboosh the water. Shouldn't put this thing on our deck if it's. I feel like it's the right size, right? Can we kaboosh it, or is it too large?
You could. It's pretty
Yeah,
big, but you could.
Let's put this thing on the deck real quick.
The geyser of water shoots this thing up into the air and it crashes into the deck of the ship and damages the ship a little.
Oops.
I
Okay.
thought that was going to come down a lot easier. That's my bad.
I lean
Okay,
over
that's
to
why you're getting training soon.
Yeah.
This afternoon. Starting very soon.
I lean over to
Children?
Letty because I feel like they're the one person who I might know the most and trust the most, and I go like, that child is terrifying.
I think he is the first line of defense. I guess.
Yeah,
And in
I
trouble.
agree. I agree. We're gonna
But-
stand behind him.
Oh.
You'll see. You'll
I was
see
gonna stand on the other.
the form
Okay,
of
that's a good idea.
of a young woman fall out of the now crashed container onto the deck of the ship.
Oh. How healthy does she look?
She doesn't look
Or
good.
Is that something I need to roll for?
She doesn't,
Okay.
she doesn't
Okay,
look
do
good.
we-
It's obviously visible that she looks like she needs some sort of medical attention, or like she looks
Water?
dehydrated. Yeah.
Yeah. So I turn to Beggar Quinn and ask, "Do we have any dinner left over? Any water for her to drink?"
Oh, I think so. Lee, bring what we have, if you have anything left over, and I think there's some water from the water barrel.
What would it
Yeah,
take
he'll
to
do
do
it.
something like a first aid check?
You could assess situation if you wanted to.
Okay. I mean,
I think
Letty, I
that'd
don't
be
know
the
if you
best
want to. If you want to roll first, since you were taking the helm on, I don't want to step on your toes.
Yeah, I'll roll
Or
for
we can
that.
tag team it, whichever.
Yeah, let's tag team it.
Okay.
Oh,
Why
yeah,
not?
Guide and Comfort could work really well too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know if your harmony is better. I have a +1 harmony, so we can do one or the other.
So am I. Okay, you assess because you're
Okay.
the adult. No, are you an adult? I can't remember.
No,
I'm,
she's
I'm
no.
like your age.
Oh,
I'm
sorry,
your
I
age.
did not mean to actually roll.
Yeah, there's so many kids. Okay,
We're the
cool.
same
I'll
age,
guide
I
and
just think I'm an
comfort.
adult. Okay, you want to guide and comfort? I think we
Yeah.
can. Honestly, we can use Umami's role for that.
That's
If
fine.
she's plus, if that girl is my age, I'm probably suddenly very red, for like no reason.
She is roughly your age.
Oh yeah,
Um,
I'm suddenly very quiet and very pink.
You get to ask 2 questions, Mei Ling.
Oh,
Or-
okay. Sorry, I did not really mean to do that, but
okay. It happens.
okay, so okay, my question is what here can I use to basically get her stable, I would guess. Like kind of get her to the point where she's not on the brink.
Yeah,
of
food, water, and
passing
shelter.
out.
She's
Okay.
suffering from exposure as well as
Yeah.
dehydration.
And
Water is the most important thing, you could tell.
yeah. So I kind of turned to the group and I was like, Shep, grab her, take her inside to one of the cover. Let's get her out
Oh,
of the
I'm on it.
sun.
And you'll Thump.
Gently.
He'll pick her up. He actually, when he picks her up, he's very tender. Like he's
Okay.
like he holds her like a baby.
I was imagining like throwing over the shoulder. I was like, oh my god.
I'm imagining it's kind of like Andre the Giant picking up, Princess Buttercup from Princess Bride.
Yeah. It's kind of like. I mean, he's showing himself to be a bit of a gentle giant. Yeah.
Oh.
And okay, so then I have to ask only from this list, right?
Correct.
Okay.
You can kind of fudge it a bit, and like there's some wiggle room, but yeah, that's the general idea.
I think what I'm going to ask is, what? I feel like what should I be on the lookout for as I'm looking at the container she was in?
That's a good question. A small ship like that, it couldn't have gotten out here all by itself. What is that? Is that a moon? No, it's a space station. Yeah, sorry, I'm doing Star Wars. But yeah, that container came from a ship. That ship is Fire Nation. There might be a Fire Nation ship not that far.
And does it look like it's kind of like an escape pod situation?
It looks like it came off the side of a ship.
Okay.
Not the interior. Yeah.
Okay, so what we need to do is we need to get her stable so then we can ask her some questions. But I think we might have a friend here.
You know what? Because of your technical background, I'll let you notice something about the pod. You notice a mechanism built into the pod that seems to be to rapidly fill the pod with water.
Oh.
Yeah, I definitely think we have a friend here because I think this person was about to be unalived.
Whoa.
Yeah. So let's make sure she's comfortable and let's try and be as tender as we can. Looking pointedly at Bigger Quinn, we need to be delicate and treat her with respect because she seems to have been through a lot.
So on that note, I went to Guide and Comfort and missed.
Yep.
So after talking to Beggar Quinn and sending off the guy to go get water, I tried to turn to this poor girl and I was like, it's okay, we're gonna get you water, drinking water you can drink, because you probably haven't had enough water. And just completely, and then realized that, she was almost gonna drown in this bucket, and he's just like, oh, I'm sorry, you want food? And then just like, oh, she's gone now.
You'll freak her out a bit. You'll be too close to her. You'll spill water. She'll kind of choke on it. And she'll.
Oh, I was giving her the water.
Yeah. We'll say that's what you botched on. And
fucking.
It'll kind of be.
I almost killed her.
Yeah, she'll look at you like with fear. Actually,
wow,
I'll give her the afraid condition.
Oh no! No.
That's what that's for.
Damn, welcome back.
Perfect.
I was wondering if I could give this new person kind of a good once-over. If there's any particular markings, like military markings or anything like that on their clothing or a tattoo that Beggar Quinn would recognize.
Yeah, we'll give you an assess situation roll. Hit.
Nice.
So you get to ask one question. And it can be along the lines of that if you want.
Yeah, that.
Okay. You don't see. She doesn't have any tattoos that you could see. I'll describe how she looks though. She has her hair kind of in like a low ponytail. You know how and then the top part of the hair kind of fans out a bit around the neck, and then ponytail. She has her hair like that. She's wearing a red bandana. She's dressed like a Fire Nation person. But you could tell
Not
underneath.
military?
Huh?
not military?
No, she's not dressed. Well, she's wearing she is wearing a military outfit, but it's way too big for her. And underneath, she's wearing some sort of jumpsuit.
Does Bear Quinn recognize that jumpsuit?
It looks like a prisoner's
That's something
jumpsuit.
like a prisoner outfit or
Nice.
something.
Yeah.
I think, like, Gonzaya, as she's now called, has been, like, a bit, like, overwhelmed for a split second. And she, as soon as Letty fumbles with the water, she just, like, emerges in the doorway of where this girl is. And it's like a flash cut to, like, every time since she was little that she's encountered another girl outside of, like, who she's been trained with and just fumbled very, very hard. Like, all training went out the window and brain went empty. So she's just, like, immediately turns on Lenny and goes, "What are you doing?"
To
Letty.
Yeah, to Letty, because he just
Oh.
fumbled the water and scared her.
Yeah. She needed it. She was really, like, she was thirsty and dehydrated, and I was trying to give her water.
Are you trying to choke her? She's gonna drown
No.
in a bowl of water. That's impossible, but you're gonna do it.
You can't drink seawater, so I knew she had to drink something, and
Were you trying
I'm
to give her
sorry,
seawater?
No. I asked Beggar Quinn if we had any.
Okay,
Bear
okay,
Quinn's
go.
At
Stuff
this
from dinner
point, he's
and-
gonna kind of interrupt and puts a hand on was it Gonzaya's
Gonzaya.
new name, Gonzaya's shoulder, and goes, "The boy's just trying to help. The boy's just trying to help."
No, I just don't understand. Like, are you not getting more water? You should get more water. Look at
Are
her.
you guys doing spitsies without me? And I come in and spit water.
Wait.
Just go get some more water. Just get some more water.
For her?
Yes.
She's
Okay.
thirsty.
Make some tea. Just make some
She's
hot tea.
kind
Make some
of
hot
at this
tea.
point. She's kind of
Tea?
drawn in the corner, like in the fetal position, like looking around fearfully.
Oh my god, no,
So-
no.
I'm gonna get the big guy that Beggar Coon, right? Because when I asked, like, oh, should we get her dinner, you sent somebody else. To go
Yeah,
get it.
Shep took the. Oh, Lee went to
Shep.
go get water at one point. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to that person and just, like, I'm basically, like, having them accompany me and having them do it because I don't feel comfortable.
Yeah.
Oh, you need more water? Okay, and he'll go get more water. It's not a problem.
wondering-
Beggar Coon, you. So the thing about the jumpsuit that you realize is that it means that they don't do that for just everybody. It means that she was either on her way to or from, like, prison. So just
I was
that's
wondering,
what you
can
gather.
Can I roll to guide and comfort actually this person?
Yeah.
Beggar Quinn's gonna walk over and just kind of puts his hand on her shoulder, goes and kind of just in a calm, soothing voice, and goes, and just so she could hear, "It's okay. You're safe now. You're safe now."
Nice.
Full hit. On a 10 plus, if they embrace your guidance and comfort, you may also shift their balance. So, on a hit, they choose one. So they can either embrace your guidance and comfort. They may clear a condition or 2 fatigue, and you may ask one question. Or they shut you down, they inflict a condition on you, and you shift their balance in response. That's on a hit. Jeez. Yeah, I guess it can go either way. What's your guidance? You just want her to calm down?
Big calm down, and just basically tell her to calm down, kind of insinuating that Beggar Quinn knows she's a prisoner, but she's safe. She's among friends.
She'll calm down a bit, and she'll remove the afraid condition.
Yay!
She'll calm down a bit. She'll be less afraid. What question do you want to ask?
Beggar Quinn's gonna be like, "We'll get you dried up. get some food in you, some hot tea. When you're ready, tell us what's going on. It's kind of a calm, kind of grandfatherly way. Also, I was wondering, out of character, do we reset our fatigue and everything from our last game? I just realized.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys slept and all that stuff.
Yeah.
You'd be alright.
I was gonna ask, like, for those who volunteered did not sleep well, do I still have my fatigue?
Nah, you guys. It's been a pretty chill day, so you're
Stay
good.
with our conditions or keep them?
What are they? What do you got?
I have insecure.
Nah, you're still insecure. That doesn't just go away.
Fair.
I have afraid.
Yeah, you're still fearful.
But yeah.
I feel like conditions make sense to stay because it says you have to deal with them. So,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh my
I'm
life.
afraid too.
Yeah, I was like, the insecurity never goes away. Ouch, bro. That's a fucking pointed ouch.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Thanks, John.
Fucking living it, dog.
Talking to me or my character.
I know, right?
Everyone just goes, ah. Oh.
Can someone just say that I'm cool just once? Just.
You're super cool.
Oh, yeah. All right, we did it.
You can clear a condition.
Yeah, I'm not insecure anymore. Temporarily not insecure.
4 hours.
Mr. Kapow, you can ask her a question that I have to answer truthfully.
Well, what Beggar Quinn asked was, when after they feed her, get her some clean clothing, all that stuff. When she's calmed down enough, she could tell us who she is and what's going on.
Oh, you have to ask one specific question because I have to
Oh,
answer
okay.
it correctly.
Oh,
It's like a genie rules, man.
okay.
Monkey's paw rules.
Who is she?
Oh no.
Like,
I guess it would be a great question to ask. Who is this person?
so now that she's cleaned up and in new clothes and all that stuff, you can tell she's a young woman of roughly 17, 18. And she will tell you her name is Feng Xin. And she is a Fire Nation prisoner.
Right.
What
Well,
did you
Beggar
get
Quinn kinda-
arrested for? Because we are too. You found the right people.
They just, I don't know, they didn't like me. There's a lot of stuff going on. They just, people that don't sign up for the military get shipped off.
Oh yeah, it's kind of sucks how they do that, huh?
I didn't want to be a part of their war machine.
OMG, sames.
Yeah, that's
Same.
crazy. And
It's kind of weird that you weren't with us already in our lineup.
Yeah.
I guess they were sending me somewhere else, or maybe they hadn't processed you yet. I don't know.
I got arrested for surfing on the wrong beach.
She'll look at you funny.
I'm just a 10-year-old kid standing there in a loincloth with a wooden mask on, basically naked besides that. I almost look like a, half monster from the lagoon. Dripping wet still, of course.
can I assess the situation?
Yeah,
Because I think she's being cagey.
she's being cagey.
Oh my god, she's too gay. She keeps trying to say something, and then she just keeps making little side comments that's crazy, and then covers her mouth and being oh my god.
Is that what's going on? You think she's cute or something?
Yeah, no, I think her weird. I think her Achilles heel to all of this is that if she encounters another girl her age that just out in the wild, even on a mission, I'm sure Leon's have to oh no, because she will fuck up whatever's happening. That's it. She's off her game. Any girl.
You're shy around girls, yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, and she'll try to like distance herself from the girl immediately because she doesn't know how to handle it. So she's just like in the farthest up against the wall of this room trying to chime in but also not knowing what to say, and then trying to read her and then being like, oh my god, I'm staring at her and it's so obvious and weird.
She'll look at you funny at some point. She'll be like, the fuck are you?
She glares at her back. Just
She'll sort of step away from you a little bit.
Ulami's kind of like clocking this situation, going, "Oh, I see what's happening."
What's happening?
Bear Quinn just gonna like look between the two girls and goes, kind of arches his eyebrow for a minute, and goes, then just go. You know what? Great in this situation. Kongi. I'm gonna make some Kongi. Who wants Kongi?
Yes.
no.
Yes.
No, I'm fine.
I'm making Kongi. Bear Quinn's gonna go make Kongi.
Actually, do you need help?
Sure.
She runs out. Just dashes away. Adorable.
Fung will go and like sit in a chair below deck and just kind of look out a porthole.
I definitely want to try and talk to her more.
Again?
So I think like Ulami's trying not to be pushy about it, but knowing that might have been our fate had we progressed closer to the shore, that we would have been in one of those tubes kind of shipped out, has really freaked her out a lot. So she kind of slides next to Fong on the bench and just goes,
She'll like twitch, like she'll like fleck like away from you.
and then I'll move away a little bit, being like, I'm sorry, I know how it feels. It takes a while to get used to being around people again. I apologize.
She'll sort of
For overstepping a
she'll
boundary.
relax, but she's watching you
Oh, yeah.
like
In
a
fact,
wounded animal. Yeah.
Yeah. I would respect her less. I was sorry for the insensitive question, but how long were you detained?
They were shipping me to a new facility. It's been about 436 days.
Were you in the tube the whole time?
No.
Oh, thank God. Because, I mean, I know that they're monsters, but that would have been...
No, they just put us in the tubes when they transport us. Or, well, if we're bad.
Oh. Well, surely your crime's not as bad as mine.
She'll raise an eyebrow.
What's your count?
She'll look away.
Yeah. Definitely not as bad as mine.
Can I help you with something? Like, she seems like she wants this to be over.
Yeah. I just want you to know that I think they have good intentions. And I think we will be able to help you escape, but just be on the lookout and let me know if you notice anything.
She'll look back at
I'm
you.
gonna walk away.
She'll nod. Above deck, hey, you guys have this big thing sticking out of your hull now. What are you guys doing with it? You guys leaving it there?
Actually, I was wondering if I could roll now, assess a situation.
Okay.
What's going on right now?
Damn.
Ew. And yes, Barry Quinn. They're in the kitchen. Barry Quinn is just like, boiling some water, putting in the leftover rice to make congee, and just kind of looks over at trying to get used to your new character's name.
Okay, if you wanna, well, you might even know her real name, so if you want to use that like that, it's based on what you would know about me.
Okay.
It's Dao, so DAO, so you can call her Dao.
Oh, okay. So, Barry Quinn, now that they're alone, kind of looks over at your character and goes, "Oh, Dao."
She jumps. Why are you calling me that?
Oh, we're the only two people here, but
Okay,
Oh.
but someone could be eavesdropping. You don't know that.
oh, I think I would hear them. But anyway, pretty girl, huh?
No. she's suffering from exposure. I don't really think that should be priority or noticeable at the moment.
Oh, I don't know. I notice a lot of things.
She's stirring faster and faster.
Oh, and Barry Quinn's gonna be like, kind of puts his hand on her shoulder, and goes, "Don't stir too fast. Gotta be careful. Keep calm."
I'm helping you, and this is how you help. I'm just helping you. What am I not doing right?
Calm down.
How? Oh,
Don't
so
rush.
but this
You
is getting it
can't
done
rush
faster,
good
right?
congee.
This is how you're supposed to do
You
it.
cannot rush good congee.
I don't really. So why would I do it
Calm down.
slowly?
Much as in life, you have to calm down
What?
and just assess a situation. Just
No, I'm
focus
assessing things
on
perfectly
the
well,
story.
and I think that she's pretty strange and cagey. We should not trust her. In fact, maybe we should just throw her back overboard.
We're not talking about anyone.
No, I just think it's really funny how we're escaped convicts on the run, and then suddenly there's an escaped convict on the run in the pod waiting for the pickup.
Lee's gonna walk in the kitchen. Ah, man, that new girl's pretty cute, huh?
Shut up!
We're gonna kind of give a laugh.
He'll like put his hands up, like, "Whoa!"
Great.
He'll be like, they say you
she's
can't
so
take the
pretty, then
heat, and he'll like,
No. Here,
turn
come here,
it.
come here. No, come here, come here.
He'll stop.
If
And
she's so
he'll-
pretty, then how about you? And she's like stacking like a tray and like slamming a bowl down and then slamming like half done congee. Like it is not well done congee into the bowl and be like, you go serve her yourself.
He'll look down at it. Oh,
Barry
okay.
Quinn's gonna also look down at it and goes, "There's nothing sadder than lumpy congee."
No, she's gonna try to take a spoon and eat it, and it's awful. She's like, it's fine. It's fine.
Lee
Barry
will take
Quinn's
the
gonna
food
look
to
at-
the girl.
And on shoulder goes, "Sometimes you cannot rush things. Take a step back, deep breath, and assess the situation."
Okay. Look, I've been divested of all cooking supplies. Okay, I'm stepping back.
Lady, what are you doing during this?
Like, followed Lee up to the kitchen, but didn't go inside. And then when Lee came back, because I wasn't privy to that conversation, when Lee came back, he then followed Lee to the girl, but is like hanging back. So he's like present, but not in this girl's space. He's trying to walk that line between like being there for her, but also being away from her because he scared her.
I think Sousa hates that girl. He'll say is, and like he'll shrug. I don't really know what happened, but I think she doesn't like her. I don't know, and he'll go down and give the food to the girl. The girl eye you warily, lady. Like,
Yeah. Okay. Well, when that happens, he goes, welcome aboard, and then walks, like, if wherever she is on the boat, he walks to the opposite side to just not be there. Because there's nowhere to go where he can, like, get away from all this, somebody being weird about something.
you'll hear her talk to Lee and say, "Why is everyone on this boat so strange?" And Lee will be like, "I don't know," and he'll And then he'll like walk out too.
As she says that, I come up from behind a piece of furniture in her room, like no one's seen me in like 20 minutes, really slow. And I'm like, don't worry. If he tries to drown you, I can pull the water out of your lungs and you'll be fine.
Everybody will hear a scream from down the back. Lee will run back into the
Letty
room.
comes running back.
Everyone runs
Can I
in.
also point out, so far, at least to this new person, Gregor Quinn is the most normal person. Like, he's been
Pretty
nothing
much.
but grandfatherly to her. Just want to point that out.
She'll be like holding when you guys come in, she'll be holding a chair between her and the child in the mask. And she'll be like, what the hell is that thing?
We're not
Oh,
sure. We picked them up once, and like a bad rash, it won't go away.
But
I
he's
was just-
very useful.
I was just trying to help. I told her if she started to drown, I would just rip all
You'll
the water
see.
out of her lungs and she'd be fine.
When you move the mask, that she kind of relaxes a little. She thought it was your face. Like, you scared the shit out of her.
Oh man.
So, also, out of character, really quick. I didn't get a chance earlier, but Letty, I am going to announce that you are now one of Gregor Quinn's proteges. Part of my Wisdom Ages track thing.
Okay.
So I need to know what are your two balancings?
They are.
Oh.
This is gonna be fun for you. Heritage and unity.
I'm going to try to move you towards Unity then.
Okay.
That's the thing with the Elder. It's
Yeah.
it's my job now to kind of move my proteges towards one end of the
Cool.
spectrum or the other.
Yeah. So you're not actively doing that in this moment, but that's your goal.
No.
With me.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool, man.
So like Duckweed's kind of like giving this girl a shit-eating grin, basically, and she's trying to like lion tame him
Yes.
with the chair.
Yes.
And I'm just like, all right, here's the situation in its entirety. I point towards Letty and I point towards
No.
Duckweed. And I was like, we were in a prison
No.
gang together. We were being transported. Then these two, I point towards
No.
Anaya's
Allow
character,
me to
Vega
go. Can I
Quinn,
talk? Can I
and
talk to you?
Lee.
Can I talk to you?
And they were rescuing us.
No, can I talk
So-
to you? No, no.
So
We're staying
that's the
here.
situation, and we are trying to leave.
Why is this happening?
We're in a gang? What's our gang called?
No. Remember, this is an army. This is more an army than a gang.
We already
Please.
did Army. We already played
No.
Army today. Let's do gang now.
No,
Gregor Quinn
You
kind of
guys
puts his hands
played
on
Army?
we're not
on,
playing. This is
on
real
the
life.
shoulder, and just goes and kind of whispers in your ear, just go with the flow. Sometimes you just gotta go with the flow.
This is a hurricane. This is not a flow. This is. Are we just leaking information out of our asses now? Is this what we're doing? This is what we're doing.
Oh, I'm sorry. Have you noticed that maybe we're like in the middle of enemy waters and like we just picked someone up who was
Yes, someone who
obviously.
could be an enemy. Like I
Oh,
just think
what
it's
are they gonna do? What are they gonna
She's
do?
just
Get off the
watching all
boat
this
and like
wide-eyed.
swim? Are they
She
gonna
could-
get into off the boat and then swim to the enemy?
someone could be watching us. They could have been waiting for her to get picked up, and now they
It's
know that we
been
hit a certain point in
hours.
the water. We don't
It's
know if they're hiding
been-
out somewhere and telescopes on us. Okay, I don't know. You know, before I do, what kind of tech the Fire Nation has. Okay, so they could be looking at us right now from a boat that we can't see. Did you ever think about that?
Letty realizes that Duckweed has disappeared and is now frantically looking for him around the space.
Gregor Quinn is now standing next to the former prisoner, offers her a bag of peanut, and just goes and takes one from himself. Goes, sometimes this is very amusing. It's a little, comedy show.
She'll say no thanks.
I am
Information
telling
is a
you,
privilege.
They don't
It's
have
not
that
a
type
right.
of tech. It also gets disabled when it comes into contact with water, which I don't know if you noticed, we are surrounded by.
So just because we should just let our guard down? Okay, information is
Who
not just
is
a
going
thing
to do anything?
everyone
We have
gets
Shep over
to
here.
have. Okay, we don't know. She could betray us any second now, and now she knows that me and Beggar Quinn are leading this whole operation.
are
Shep's
you?
gonna come down. Hey,
Am I?
hey
I
guys.
don't know. It seems very unclear.
Kind of whispers, honestly, I'm not really leading anything.
Hey guys, there's something you should see.
She looks horrified. She is staring daggers at you like,
Quinn goes, is this seaweed? Do we get to make seaweed soup now?
I go up the steps.
One quick question: are we gonna have to drown her now that she knows everything?
maybe.
Duckweed,
She
you wanna
will-
help
she
me
will
get the
shoot
thing
daggers
off the
at you,
boat
man.
from earlier?
I pop up
Can I
beside
roll
Letty.
guide-
I
wanna
say
roll
that.
guide and comfort to this poor girl.
Letty just pushes me out of the
I can't believe
scene.
you felt my authority on this boat.
Let's go pick a
Why
cool
not?
team name.
Yes.
Honestly, you're the one who's been doing all the work. I thought you were in charge, but you keep acting like he's in charge. I am so confused with this rescue operation.
You admit that I'm in charge and you keep going against my authority. Why?
Because you keep coming to me as an adult. I have no idea what's happening.
You and him older than me. Why am I in charge?
Shep,
Because you're the only
Quinn
competent one on
probably
this
talk-
ship.
Oh, we could be the Lemmings.
Quinn
Lemmings have
probably
no
talking
idea
to
what's
her, asks
happening.
Their friends and goes, you know what? Honestly, it's good that they let this all out now. It's
We could be
not
the-
helping to ball it all up. It's good to just let it all out now. You
We
know.
could be the dodos. We could be the cuckoos.
I love how these are the different conversations as we're like going out.
Me and Letty are upstairs on the deck, but you two are loud enough to hear from the upstairs, and so I'm just coming up with team names based on what you guys say to each other.
I love it.
Mr.
I
Powell,
wanna put I got a hit
you
on my guide and
guided, yeah, you
comfort.
guided and comforted. She's going to, nice close something. She's going to shut you down because of the situation. They inflict a condition on you, and you shift their balance in response. So, do you want to shift her towards or away from survival?
Just a more positive thing of just calming down.
Let's go. I mean, survival is the opposite of trust. So,
Okay, I want towards trust then.
okay.
We're just like,
Like honestly,
One
like
day
Barry
you'll-
Quinn's been nothing but like kind of cool grandpa to her right now.
But
I guess if nothing else, at least she gathers that we do mean well. As
That
dysfunctional
we're not a
as-
threat at the least.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, so she gets a little trust by knowing that this is in fact a dysfunctional family and not some spies
That's
trying to
true.
pick her up, and not some pirates.
Yeah.
She is going to cause you to gain she's going to make you, because she kind of poo-poos your advice, she's going to make you insecure. So mark insecure.
I don't think I have insecure actually. I have frustrated.
Yeah, you do.
On conditions?
Oh, you've got
do you have different ones?
Yep.
Yeah.
Gosh,
I have frustrated,
really?
jaded, remorseful, shaken, and worried.
What?
I would say maybe frustrated.
Yeah, frustrated
Yeah.
sounds good. Yep.
How dare someone not heed my advice?
I guess people in
Feeling your
this
age.
book have mostly the same ones, but yours has different.
When you've lived
Yeah.
as long as I have.
That
I'm just trying to get y'all the vibe. Vibe, damn it. Vibe with me.
Yeah, Elder's very different. But
It
yeah,
is a
as,
little hard to vibe when people are yelling at each other, though.
yeah, exactly. That's why she shunned his advice. Essentially, is because it came at a bad time, and she's afraid, and it's the whole thing. She's not actually afraid, mechanically, but you know what I mean. Shep will, and he'll point, and you guys will see one of the islands up ahead. It's sort of getting towards dusk. Be like, there's where we're headed.
Oh, I thought it was night this whole time.
No, you guys. This all happened
Morning.
throughout the morning.
Ah, okay.
And then and he's like, but we have a problem. He'll point over towards the horizon and you'll see a ship heading towards you.
Fire Nation?
Looks like it. There's a big smoke plume coming from the top of it.
Does it
I
look
was
like there's a
wondering if
piece missing?
You can't tell from here.
I was wondering if I could use one of my moves now.
It depends.
I want to use around here somewhere to see if Barry Quinn could recall if they know anybody on the island that could help them.
Sure.
Gotta roll harmony.
Nice.
Got a hit.
All right,
I
what
get a-
happens on it?
Let's see. As on a hit, I can pick one that let's see. On a hit, you find them and they can assist you. I could choose between these two. They aren't caught up in their own problems, or you don't owe them a favor or apology. I want to say Beggar Quinn doesn't owe them a favor or apology.
Okay. You know that there are some ne'er-do-wells on the island that might be able to do something for you.
Okay. Any name in particular?
No, not yet.
Okay. Beggar Quinn goes,
I'll come up with one. but
Huh.
Yeah.
oh, I recognize that. Oh, hey, I got some old drinking buddies there that might be able to help us if we get over there.
Great.
I never thought
feel
about
like-
calling my friends drinking buddies, but all of my friends are drinking and eating buddies.
Those are the best type of
Adorable.
friends.
Adorable.
I feel like Ulami and
Let's say Souza.
Souza are standing next to each other, and I could just sense that there's this uneasy silence between them, and Ulami goes, they could have upgraded their tech in the time that I was imprisoned. I would have had no way of knowing.
And all I'm trying to say is that you should have accounted for that. She turns on her heel.
Apology.
Ulami
What
screams
an
to the ocean.
Okay, everyone, remember this is an army, not a gang. And she stops like, why is my brain stuck on that? So, what are we going to do about the boat? Duckweed.
I have an idea.
Go.
This thing right here. We get in the tube. We go underwater. We crash it into the side of the boat. The boat has a huge hole in it. The boat sinks.
We
We
will
win.
die. We'll die.
Hmm.
Anyone else?
I
You.
can't go underwater.
That's not a suggestion.
Why can't you go
Well, we
underwater?
need to get rid of this thing because if they see that we picked up one of their escape pods, then they'll know that we're harboring somebody who tried to escape from them. So we need to get rid of this.
So why don't we dump it overboard and then have Duckweed kind of water push it away so it doesn't look like it came from our boat?
Yeah, I thought about sinking it earlier, but then I thought we could use it like a torpedo.
Out of character, this was a fishing boat, right?
This is a fishing like barge.
So we don't have cannons.
No
Beggar
weapons.
Quinn is going to walk away from the group as they're kind of arguing / talking, and kind of walks over to one of the big fishing nets and kind of pokes at it, kind of picks it up by the end of their stick and goes, and kind of almost talking to themselves like, this seems big enough to maybe throw that over the capsule. Maybe we could drag it behind us, kind of still keep it, but loud enough that so the rest of the group could hear him. Kind of pick up his idea.
So you want to take it with us?
Oh, you never know. It could be useful. Yeah, we could just throw this around the capsule, toss it overboard, have the capsule sink. It'll also look like we are fishermen after all. We are in a fishing boat.
Do fishing boats usually drag their fish behind them?
Actually, they do.
If it's a
Well, they
drag
usually
net.
try to, drag the net across the sea to, capture all the little fishies, and also, maybe when we get to shore, real mackerel.
I'm gonna look at Shep and say, have they spotted us?
I can't tell yet, but they're coming this way. Pilgrims.
Ulami, aren't you, Miss Ulami, aren't you supposed to be some kind of expert weapons master? Can you turn this thing into a missile? I mean, I can make it go if you can make it boom.
I might be able to do that.
Oh no.
Let's see. I do have. Unfortunately, my moves don't help with this right now. But I could try to. I was gonna say I could try and push my luck to see if I have some leftovers from when we bombed the ship earlier as the distraction.
Sure.
If you're down with the idea, then I can inspire you right now, because this is, I would argue, considered vandalism and sabotage.
Oh, hell yeah.
If I get a friend to indulge in a bad habit with me, I shift my balance and I roll a friendship. On a hit, we grow closer and each of us is inspired.
Oh,
And
Excellent.
So let's try that real quick.
I love it.
Literally with the power of friendship. Okay, I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Let's roll some friendship. I gotta move my character sheet. How do I roll just friendship?
I don't know. Just roll with the plus of your friendship.
Cool. Oh, right now I'm a -1 friendship.
Oh no. Oh no.
No.
That's okay.
That's okay.
Yeah, it's just I don't think you get extra stuff. On
Yeah,
a
you
hit,
shouldn't
we
get
can
anything.
often grow closer. Let's see. On a miss, on a miss, something goes terribly awry. You can either take the heat yourself or shift your balance twice towards survival and leave your friend in the lurch.
Oh my god.
Yeah. What did
Well,
you do? What did you do to it? I can't do anything with that. What did you do? What kind of... I thought you were supposed to make that into a weapon. That's just an anchor. We don't need any... Just throw it
Okay.
overboard now. And I just...
It's
I'm
be-
trying to
It's going to be
move
better
the
than
thing,
that.
But I'm like 10, so I can't move
Since
it.
something's going
Yeah.
horribly awry, I'm gonna make it go horribly awry. You make it successfully, but it's already like armed and ticking.
Yeah. First of all,
I started it
we
because I
don't
was
speak
the
to
man
each
on-
other that
Yeah,
way.
that's fine.
Second of all, go! Get it out of here.
Well, whoop-dee. I think there should have been more than, one button on the thing. What if I accidentally
In the
hit
water or
we
at that
are
boat? In the water or at that boat?
Okay, get it in the water. But let's make sure that you know whose fault this is. And it's not mine. And I'm taking this missile. Okay, see you guys later. And I'm going to jump in the water and just like hanging onto the back of the missile like it's pulling me, but really I'm pushing it.
No, you're gonna. Oh my god, he's gonna explode. He's going to explode. I just let a child go and go on a Stewie mission.
It is about to
I can't
blow
believe I
up.
did
Quinn
that.
kind of
I
looks
can't believe- She's
overboard
gonna
and
dive
goes-
in the water
and
after
tries to-
him in a panic.
And sometimes children just explode.
She's in the water. She dove in. At that.
That's really
Honestly-
good advice.
Hold on.
Letty
That's a really good
runs
Stein
around the
moment.
boat looking for flotation devices and trying to get the staff of the boat to be like, "There's someone who went overboard."
If I was watching this cartoon show, I would have paused it after Beggar Coon's line and laughed at it over and
Right.
over and over. That sometimes children just explode, just so nonchalant. While all this is going on, he's just sipping tea, just like Iroh, just like, sometimes children explode.
Are you
and
gonna
just-
hold on to the torpedo till it blows up, Gary?
What? How?
Yeah,
can
but I'm
I
gonna surf the water
help?
explosion away because I'm an absolute gangster.
Yeah, but you're touching it.
Yeah, I'm gonna kind of I'm not going to be at the impact of the fragmentation. I'm at the back of this, so when it kabooms, I'm gonna kaboom this way, back with the water, ride the water away. It's gonna look awesome. It's gonna be like a cool guys look away from explosions kind of thing, as I'm surfing the water.
I feel like you got to
We're
push your
gonna
luck on that one.
We're gonna make
son.
a roll.
Yeah, I mean,
for this.
I'm
He's
rooting
like-
for you, but you absolutely have to roll for this.
There's gonna be a roll for
Born to
this.
Push my luck.
But
Can I
we're-
help because I jump in the water?
You
after
can,
him?
but we're not going to
Okay.
find out what happens until after the break.
Oh my god.
Ah!
So hey, thanks everyone for watching. We'll be back in like a loose 5. See you soon.
Maybe a child will explode.
Maybe a child will explode. Stay tuned.
Oh my god.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Exploding Children. I am the board game guru and game master extraordinaire, Johanna.
It's me, Casualty CDG, co-host of Exploding Children and star of Exploding Child. We're about to find out what happens here when I roll my dice. I'm happy to be reprising my role as Duckweed, the swamp-bending 10-year-old for now.
Hi, my name is Anaya Monet. I'm playing the simple servant girl formerly known as Souza. I'm trying to pull the plug on Exploding Child. I'll be honest, I'm trying to get it pulled off the air. That's me.
Hi, I'm Kevin Allen, and I didn't know what I signed up for when I joined this
fan
band.
of Exploding Child.
Hi, I'm Mailing Fatum, and unfortunately, I might be the reason for there being exploding children.
Co-produced.
Greetings and salutations. I am Michael Pao, aka Mr. Kapao. That's MRKAPAO. And I think I'm going to call Exploding Children my new podcast. Yeah.
A good name.
It's sure to gain attention one way or another.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh god.
It's like that fake podcast in the movie Tusk. It was the not C party, but NOTSEE.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Damn.
The cops didn't like it when
I
they
really-
called in. Yeah, they were unhappy.
I really hope you do start a podcast called Exploding Children, and I hope it blows up. I really do.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey, we're all doing it.
there. Inspiration. Oh wait, wrong game.
Hey, yo, Exploding Child, you're gonna need to roll here.
Oh my god.
I would like you to roll.
Oh yeah, I want to make sure I see this. On
Push
the-
your
on
luck.
Roll20.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah!
Yes.
Thank god. Thank god.
I'm pretty sure, isn't a 7 literally as low as you can roll for a success? Also?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
You're literally scraping by. On a hit, you do it, but it costs you to scrape by. The GM tells you what it costs you. So you let go just in time, and the thing kind of keeps going a little bit before it blows up, and you put your arms up because you've seen an explosion once before, and it's pretty huge. And you get launched back towards your party. Mark of fatigue. And
Honestly, That's the best we could have hoped
That's
for.
the best you could have hoped for. Yeah, pretty much. You just you didn't really get hurt. It was pretty taxing. But hey,
I go over to Beggar Coon and just like not take it from him, but I grab one end of the net and like just look at him like we're fishing him out. Yes.
There Quinn goes. So the child didn't explode. I guess we might as well fish him out.
In my mind, what I thought was going to happen is I was going to ride this out and like surf back to the boat. It was going to be really cool, but in reality, what happens is there's an explosion and I come like helicoptering out of the explosion, pretty much limp, and skip across the water. Boom, 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 and then I'm just kind of laying there on the water close to the boat, like.
He starts kind of drowning.
oh my God.
Souza, you're like right there.
I grab him and I'm like shaking him immediately. I'm like, never do that again. No, look at me. Look at me.
Oh.
Yeah, it hurts, doesn't it? It hurts, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You know what else hurts? When you do stupid things and risk your life like that.
Was it awesome?
No, it was stupid.
You see,
Because you could have died.
Leans on the boat, giving you a thumbs up, like.
I'm gonna
Would you paint
behind
Would you
Souza,
paint a mural of it on the
Beggar
side
Quinn
of
and
the
Letty,
building?
and Beggar Quinn
Sorry.
just goes, yeah, go, yeah, pretty awesome.
It's pretty
Pretty
awesome.
awesome.
It is whatever cool things happened get counteracted when you almost die or die. Did you know
What
that?
if they made a 50-foot tall statue of it? Would it look really cool?
No. It would look cold and ugly, and it wouldn't be moving like a live person would. Get on the boat. Get on the boat now. So I know you don't need the net. In fact, get me on the boat too at the same time.
I'm still laying there like I can't move. The water's gonna slowly pick us both up and push us over to the boat and
Stop
dump
being
us off
dramatic.
into the
Stop being
deck.
dramatic.
I don't think I can walk.
Stop it, because you're not taking any of this seriously. In fact, you're gonna go to bed after this.
That's a good idea. I am tired after all that, and I pop up to my feet.
No, actually, come here. Now you have to sit next to me for the rest of the right here in the I'm in trouble seat next to me.
No way. That's what an army guy would do, and I'm in a gang now.
No, not anymore. The gang got disbanded. Do you know why the gang got disbanded? Because while you're in the water, they all died.
All the rest of us are just eating our lumpy ass kanji like this is the greatest shit ever.
The explosion has definitely. You see the Fire Navy ship heading towards you now. They definitely noticed that. So.
I turn, I look, I'm like, seriously, is this cool to you that the boat is coming over here? No, not you. What are we going to do about this? Now we have
Wait,
to.
so
We have to abandon
you
ship.
didn't
Just
even
we
sink
flee?
the boat?
No,
We have
it went off too soon, but he succeeded in not dying.
Is there like a smaller, like, canoe attached to this boat?
This boat does not have a dinghy or anything, no.
How far are we to land?
You're not that far. You can see it. It's getting closer.
Let's
I'm bad
go.
at distance.
I think everyone who doesn't really belong
Like
in
a
the boat
mile
should
away.
probably hide.
I'm gonna say,
Hide?
whenever the person formerly known as Souza turns around, Eric Quinn is gonna give Duckweed a little fist pound.
Yeah, heck yeah.
She has her hand on her umbrella, like she's debating if she's gonna like have to fuck somebody, not here, but like fuck somebody up with that boat, like if they'll actually be able to escape or not. Can I assess the situation?
Yeah, it's a
Because
situation.
truly, gotta see how fucked we are. Okay, I got an 8.
Yeah, ask a question.
Let me look at what those questions are again. What's my best way out?
If you can make it,
Period.
if you can make it in between the islands, you might be able to lose them.
Okay.
But you'd have to like go faster than the ship is currently going. It may be faster than the ship can go. You would have to do
Okay.
something. Would have to either you have to go faster or they have to go slower.
Okay, I run up to the the old man is still driving the boat, right?
Yeah.
Poor thing. Poor thing. I'm going, listen to me.
Yeah,
Make us go as fast as you can.
Okay.
We don't have any.
Here we
You're a firebender,
go.
right?
Who you talking
Talk
to?
faster.
Who you talking to, firebender?
Firebenders. I think Mel and
Mel's the
Letty,
only
because we did see Letty firebend, right?
No, when you asked yesterday if I could firebend, I didn't raise my hand.
Sorry, I couldn't remember if we saw you do it at the.
I
thought
did
we
a
saw you do it
spiral
at the
flare
camp.
kick, but I was not firebending. It's just a thing I learned how to do.
Okay, I literally could not remember.
You saw him do a firebending like move. It
was a
the spiral
technique,
flare
but there was
kick.
no flame.
No flames. Yes.
Okay, this whole time I thought there was flames. That's where I got confused.
You call out for firebenders. Mel will reluctantly show up, but so does Fung.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Oh!
Oh shit!
I like stutter for a second, and then I'm like, "We gotta drive the boat fast."
They'll look at each other and nod, and they'll go to the engine.
And then I go to
I'll
like
help shovel coal, Shep will say as he goes down there.
It's what you're good for. I'm actually gonna go down with them because I worked out like peak efficiency of like flame to coal to kind of get like maximum thrust power, and so
That's
I'm gonna
good.
be,
You can keep it from blowing up. Yeah.
because I'm really good at that.
Question. The explosion, was it like a fiery explosion or was it more like a water sprout explosion?
It was a concussive blast, but there was a plume of fire and smoke, yeah.
Okay.
Because it was close to the surface, so sort of. But yeah, so you guys go down there. Fung will tighten her bandana on her head, and like she'll get ready, and then Mel will also get ready, but she doesn't like have a very good stance. And then Shep will be like, "Huh!" and he'll earthbend Cole right into the engine.
Nice. And I'll look at Duckweed and Beggar Quinn and go, "Do you think you can slow them down?"
Yep, I was hoping you'd ask. Oh my god, I'm so glad you asked. Beggar Quinn, you want to go over there and talk to those guys with me?
Oh, sure. Bear Quinn's just kind of sitting there just eating that lumpy ass kongi.
One of my bad habits is charming insults of dangerous people, and I just got him to agree. So we're gonna try this again. We're gonna see if we can be friendly friends.
Mei Ling, make a rely on your skills and training check to oversee the functioning of this engine. You have all the things you need to make it go very fast. Let's see how well
We'll see if it does. Yeah, I got a hit.
You do it imperfectly. The GM tells you how you approach might lead to unexpected consequence. Accept those consequences or mark fatigue. You're a little overzealous in your instructions.
That makes sense.
And you can see the pressure might start to rise significantly. You can risk pushing the engines too far, or you can mark fatigue.
I think I'm gonna mark a fatigue because
Okay.
if this ship blows up with all of us in it, I will never forget myself and also will be dead.
You jump over and you turn a knob to release a pressure valve, and you burn your hand a little bit. You're like, "Sss."
And
Your ship starts going much faster.
yeah, just like if only I was a firebender. Then a little heat wouldn't bother me.
Yeah, both of your firebenders are. There's blasted fire into this engine. And Shep's just putting the coal in. You're like, slower, faster, you, blah. You're doing that. And it's going pretty well.
Now, I asked this for our friend formerly known as Souza. Is Fang looking mighty fine as she's working out?
Yeah, she's going sleeveless. She has like
I
her
was about to
arms
say,
are pretty.
like, yeah.
Her arms
yeah.
look pretty defined. Yeah, she seems pretty. She's not big, but she is muscular. She is like athletic build.
Ulami is
Toned.
taking note of this
Yeah.
so that way she can like let Susan know for later.
Susan just feels an ominous dark air. Like, whoa. She's like, I'm not going to think about it too much.
So, the little boy, old man combo, what are you guys doing?
Let me roll this real quick. Full hit this time.
Okay, what are you doing?
We indulge in a bad habit, which we're going to go talk to these guys. There's going to be some charming insults, I'm sure. On a 10 plus, we gain some useful resource or information and become prepared. And we're also both inspired now because I hit it.
Who are you talking to?
We're going to go talk to the guys on the boat. We're going to ride a water spout over there and talk shit to them. That's the plan. I just had to make sure that I rolled since we're doing a bad habit together.
You guys will, scoot on over there. You land up on deck.
We're on, a very obvious water spout that they can see coming because it's as tall as their ship is going to be. And you see, two people standing on it as this water pushes their way. I'm sure they're like, what the hell is that?
Yeah, they seem
Sir,
confused.
I gotta look at this.
You see a couple people, looking at you guys and what the hell?
This little kid and this old man just standing on this platform of water.
You can tell their ship's not at arms at this point, but they're starting to scramble a little bit. Yeah, you can land on deck and talk shit. Wait, what do you say?
Hey, what are you guys doing out this far? This is all water stuff. You're supposed to go back that way to the Fire Nation.
A waterbender! Get him!
Where? I'm gonna turn and snap and look also.
They'll attack probably pretty quick.
I'm a slippery eel hound. That's what I shout.
What does your roll do?
So the roll, that was just because we're going over here together to talk crap to these guys.
Okay.
On a hit, which I did, each of us is inspired. On a 10 plus, which it was, you also obtain some useful resource or information and become prepared.
Okay, so you guys are prepared. You're both inspired. And information? Yeah, the information you garner from this brazen act of kind of idiocy is that their ship wasn't fully aggressive before you headed over here. They weren't pursuing your ship with the intention to sink it or anything. But they were pursuing your ship. That's your information. Okay, well, they're there. Yeah, they see a waterbender. Get them, and they'll try to grab you.
Since I'm already prepared, I'm gonna, like I say, do the fake look. Where? Look around and then slide between the two guys. And I want to go for where the anchor's at. Is it something that's on the top deck in the middle, or just something I might have to go under deck for?
No, there's a chain hanging off the anchor chain's usually on top of the deck.
Yeah, I'm gonna slap this anchor mechanism and get it spinning and start dropping their anchor.
What do I want you to roll here? I think it's kind of dangerous. Go ahead and push your luck.
And can I also point out, while they're kind of focused on duckweed, Barry Quinn is just gonna just kind of hobble down towards the engine room, because everybody's focused on this wild child fighting people on the deck right now.
Sure.
I'm also inspired. What does that do for me? Please tell me it makes that miss not a miss necessarily.
I don't actually know what inspiration does in this game. I'm gonna look
Thank
it
God.
up.
Thank God. I hope it's something good. Maybe there's something for prepared too. That means it's a keyword. It's in italics, so maybe it means something.
Prepared means you take a +1 to an appropriate roll after the roll, or avoid marking a condition.
Okay, so that would be right here.
Yeah, inspired means I'm using my tools.
Oh, cool! You have the cards.
Inspired means
helpful.
Yeah, that's all they are just to help you mark conditions.
That's really
I
that's
thought
awesome.
they were way more involved than this.
We needed them right now.
Well, here you go.
Oh, I see.
Inspired means you're ready to stand for something clear inspired to shift your balance toward a principle of your choice. So it seems like you can recover after a problem.
Yep.
But it doesn't.
You can shift your balance to get pluses on rolls as well.
Really?
But you would have to shift it a lot.
Well, I get a +1, and then I could shift my thing 1 here for free because of that, and that would be a +2. Would that be?
You need +3.
I'll do one more.
Okay.
I'll do one more.
What are you shifting your balance towards?
So grounded.
I went from friendship to survival here, and it totally makes sense because my guy bailed on me and ran under deck, and now I got to fight.
You run and you kick the mechanism, and it just starts dropping. Your foot gets caught in it, and you're like, "Uh-oh!" And like right before it like breaks your ankle, you move. Like you're like, "What?" Because like it just
nervously,
and it's going like this. Like, have you ever seen an anchor be dropped?
Mm-hmm.
It's very dangerous. And so like you move, and like people are like, "Oh shit!" Like the guards that were coming are like waylaid by this chain.
I'll take it.
Quinn, you hear this?
During this entire chaos this child is creating, is going down into the boiler room. Gonna kind of peek over, seeing all that coal around the boilers. And looks around, kind of stretches out their hand towards the coals. He's going to earthbend the coals into crushing the boiler plates, the boilers basically, to disable the ship so they can't go after them.
This is a feat of bending. Go ahead and rely on your skills and training for me.
Okay.
Have we seen you bend before?
I don't think
Just
so.
once. It was on the boat before where he tried to.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like barely, right?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I do get a +1, but still a 4.
Yeah, 3's pretty low.
Did you do the shift your balance thing?
Yep, you can shift your balance once for free because you're inspired.
All right.
You have to shift it 4 times though.
Does he also get the prepared?
He also got the prepared, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So how many times do I have to shift my thing?
You'd have to shift
Twice.
it 4, and I
don't think I can shift it 4 times.
You can shift it 2 times.
Okay. So that's not going to succeed, will it?
If you, because you get a free for the inspired and then the prepared.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay. Then I guess I'll be shifting it towards. Wait, it says -2, +2. Do I have to move towards the plus or the 3?
No, you move towards either way.
Okay. I'm gonna shift it towards experience then.
Okay, you don't quite get it right, but you rely on your experience as an earthbender to hit things in the right spots. You manage to crimp the pipes closed and cause the boiler to start shutting down.
get off the boat. Get off the boat.
Thanks God.
You see the pressure start spiking.
Goes, well, looks like be a good time to leave, and just hobbles back out. And as soon as they walk up to deck, they're gonna walk towards Duckweed, and as Duckweed's fighting, he's just gonna ignore the chaos and just goes, "We should probably go now. We should just probably go now."
Lady, what are you doing?
I have been relaying what's happening back and forth to everybody because he went to go keep an eye on the ship that's approaching just so we could tell the boiler people, like, they're gaining. But now he's watching Duckweed and Becker couldn't get attacked, so he's telling them they're being attacked. So he's just running back and forth frantically, like trying to let everyone in on what's going on.
So as the two of you are on the top of the ship, about to leave, the anchor hits, and the boat starts to capsize. It flips around wildly. It starts to flip.
They're
Ours?
right?
No, theirs.
Theirs.
Oh, thank God.
So I'm now running to tell everyone, stop running, stop moving the boat. They sank.
If there's any alcohol on this boat, Susan's now drinking.
Yeah, they're like ass up right now. The two of you that are on the boat, how you gonna not get crushed by the boat?
Anchors down, mateys! I'm a slippery eel hound. I already tried to tell you that. I have a move that if this were combat, and I feel like it's just close enough to use this move, if I take defend and maneuver and seize a position to escape, the foes have to mark extra fatigue to stop me, and I can bring my allies with me. So right now they sort of have to decide between their own lives or stopping us from getting away. As this boat lurches, we're just going to take this moment to just zip straight, just fly off the boat into the water, and I'll have it catch us and bring us home nice and gentle.
I'm going to have you mark a fatigue to do that.
Not a problem.
And yeah, two of you will rocket off into the water. You'll see a lot of other people flying off into the water. You'll hear someone go, no, ah! And the boat will like land on or near them because this is Nickelodeon. So he's probably fine.
It's very unclear whether they're dead or not.
He's probably fine.
All
like
their armor
that.
got wet.
I don't know which one of them's the captain, but they're all going down with the ship. I say to Beggar Quinn as we get the hell out of there.
Nice.
As you're leaving, you'll hear and you'll hear a giant rupture as the boiler on that ship ruptures and starts it doesn't explode.
It blows up from the inside.
It kind of explodes. It's not a fire explosion. It's a pressure explosion. And there's shrapnel and stuff.
That's almost worse.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, real bad on the inside.
Yeah, they weren't really expecting that. They weren't on guard yet. They didn't realize your boat was a threat. Whoops.
This was all for nothing.
Oh,
There was
also,
no reason to do any of this.
I think I gotta clear my condition of frustrated now, actually.
Nice.
I'm reading clearing conditions. For frustrated, it's lash out at someone or act decisively without consulting anyone. I consulted no one when I blew up the boiler.
You have unfrustrated yourself.
Yeah.
Let off a lot of
Leave.
hot air.
The two of you come back to the boat, which
Lose
is
some steam.
yeah, which did not
You
blow
guys
up
wouldn't
'cause you
believe it
guys
over there.
Did a good job.
We went over there to talk to ask them if they would slow down, and instead they dropped their anchor and blew up their own boiler. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Weird
they-
how that happens.
Yeah, they had a very
think that's
outdated
what happened.
boiler.
As
They should
soon
really
as
keep up with upgrades and stuff.
As soon as they were back, I shoved the liquor bottle back at Lee, pretending we weren't just sharing the drink. And I stand up, take a good look at both of them for a second, and then just go, let's get off the boat and sink it.
This boat?
They already sank the boat.
No, like the one where she's like, when we get to the island, let's sink the boat so that they don't know exactly where we got off.
But then how are we
It's not our
going
boat to sink.
We'll have to
But
get
then-
another boat.
I mean, that's
What?
actually kind of smart.
Probably.
Yeah,
Are
change the plates.
are
Dude, love
the guys
sinking
who
boat.
actually run this boat? Sorry, I forget. When you guys commandeered it, did we take
You-
over a boat or
You
did
took
we
you
just
stole
steal
a boat. Yeah, you stole a
We,
boat.
we
Oh,
stole
It's
okay.
stolen.
So the people with us are also other fugitives. No one actually is owning.
Right.
No one on this
You know
boat
what?
owns this boat. Correct.
We could probably
Okay.
sell this boat to my drinking buddies at the island. Probably get a new boat.
I-
Maybe trade
I
us.
like that idea.
Better.
Better.
You will see a thump as a flare hits the now darker night sky from
Well,
from the
either
sinking
way,
ship.
we need to get off sooner rather than later. Let's go.
You guys
Right.
make it to the island pretty much immediately. You're close. You're running hot. Yeah, you'll make it
Does-
there.
does Fang come back up from working the boiler all sweaty?
Yeah.
So mean to me.
Yeah, Fun comes up all sweaty. She'll wipe her head off.
Barry Quinn is gonna grab a towel and toss it over to Souza, and just kind of gives her a wink.
And she tosses it back like hot potato. Like, why are you winking at me?
Go over there and offer it to her.
Why don't you offer it?
Do you toss it back to Beggar Quinn, or are you still holding it?
Once he tosses it back, she's still holding it, but like claws into the towel.
She will walk up.
Why are you guys being so weird about the towel?
She'll walk up. Fung will walk up and take the towel from you. Hey, thanks. And she'll like dab herself off.
You're welcome.
She'll give you like a quiz, like a confused look.
She gives her another stank face. A mistake, like.
I feel like Ulami and Beggar Quinn are like, yeah, good job.
Fung's gonna look at everybody like there's way too many people involved in what's going on right now, and she's just gonna walk away. And she'll throw the towel over her shoulder and like walk off and go sit down.
She like flinches. She's like visibly flinches when she does that, and then has to like turn on the two of them, like, stop! That was so. Why did you do that? That was so embarrassing.
Really
what
funny.
made it embarrassing? You were just offering her a towel.
Energy. Your combined weird energy made it so awkward.
Are you saying I'm giving off weird vibes? I was merely suggesting that she would probably like a towel from someone closer to her own age.
Why? No, the two of you combined made it so weird for everyone involved.
Do that. Sometimes, especially in the life we lead, good to take the chances that we could take while we can. That's when Barry Quinn kind of exits stage left.
I don't know what that means.
The sergeant
It means go for it.
The sergeant's right. You guys did have weird energy. You made this whole towel thing really weird for some reason.
Okay, listen, child. I'm trying to be a good wing person to my friend over here. You should go for it.
No, we're in a wartime situation. We're not going for anything. If there was anything to go for, which there's nothing to go for.
What better time than to go for it than a wartime situation? This might be your last day. You don't know. You should go for it.
That is not what I would be spending my last day doing. I should be saving people.
Your
my
loss.
day.
And then Ulami walks away.
She like turns around and sees again just like the towel off this like absolutely shredded, cut up shoulder back combination.
I
and
imagine
she's like, oh my god.
the lights like reflecting off the water, and it's all like beautiful background and just
What I love about this whole exchange is it's been very like, Mom, Dad, you're embarrassing me. So this whole time I've had that image that you're the weird parents, and Dad's like, I'm gonna give sage advice and walk off, and Mom's trying to wingman their daughter.
Hell yeah. I'm the cool mom.
You're the cool mom, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm the weird dad.
My God.
She like accidentally lets out a wistful sigh, seeing just like, damn, she's cut up, and then just like, I'm walking away. That was so weird. That was disgusting.
You guys make it to land, and you kind of sail your ship around. Beggar Kun, you remember where there's like a small dock. It's not really a port, it's just a dock. Near where your friend is supposed to be. Your friend's name is Lian Yu.
How do you spell that?
Lian and then YU. I might be saying it wrong. But I'm doing my best, and I'm trying to use Chinese names for this part of the world. So I'm using a name generator.
Hell yeah. Keep up the good work. You're killing it.
Do my best on these.
They're
not named like
female character.
What's that?
Male or female character?
It's a male.
Okay.
I like that they're Chinese names and you're not just doing like Steve and Frank. You know, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
It helps.
Yeah.
Putting in some effort. Yeah, so he's around here somewhere. He is kind of a shady guy. smuggler by trade. But yeah, we'll say the dock comes into focus. There's a lit lantern hanging from it that kind of signifies where it is.
Eric Quinn, knowing kind of anytime they need a dock in this area, you kind of have to get the high sign or you're gonna be attacked. He kind of gives kind of a wobbler sound.
Woo-loo-loo. You'll hear a whistle come from somewhere, and then nothing happens.
Uh-oh.
Was that a whistle? Was the callback, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's dock. Hopefully, my friend has a hot meal for us. Sure, use a hot meal, guys.
That'd be great.
Yeah, that's stuff
Especially after
earlier.
that kanji.
Right, that was clumpy and nasty.
It was-
Who stirred that?
Right? I thought he was supposed to be a good chef. What's going on?
I
We were
dumped
on
mine
a
overboard.
boat.
I'm starving.
The kanji was pretty
Dumped it?
good.
Oh.
Don't
More
waste
food for the fish.
The kanji was really good.
Eh.
I think
Oh,
the kanji
you
was
made the
very
kanji.
nasty.
Oh.
It doesn't matter. You don't waste food.
Now, the fish will eat it. It's not wasted in the ocean.
It's not
come on.
wasted. We all ate it.
Hey, Fang, what did you think of the kanji?
Stop! Stop!
I've had
Right
worse.
over the side of the boat.
I've had worse.
In prison, right? That kanji was nasty.
She'll kind of like sigh, like yes, in prison.
Nope, the firebenders made better kanji than that.
Eric Quinn's going to toss the rope to the person at the dock to tie it down as this exchange is going.
Some
I almost
people
wish I was
obviously
back in that
never
wagon.
Gone hungry before, and the privilege is starting to show a little bit. I think that's just me. Some of us,
Yeah,
you know,
Beggar
look like we're a
Kun.
little bit hungry.
Beggar Kun made us all a meal with what we had available on a boat as we were trying to escape the Fire Nation. I think he did a pretty good job.
Thank you, Letty.
Yeah, me too.
Lee's gonna look around. Everyone's so sensitive today. What's going on? Like, I missed something? He's like looking around.
Yeah,
Seems
maybe
like
there's a full
it's
moon
our-
coming.
So Letty
look.
responds, and as he does, he kind of looks over toward I forgot her name, the new girl, and it's like,
Oh,
it's
okay.
our
Fun one.
first day together. We just escaped imprisonment and are all still getting used to one another.
Oh,
And
Oh,
he's trying to
so-
answer a question that she
Yeah.
asked him that she asked hours ago.
but like,
Why is
I-
everyone weird?
I give like a moment and I'm like, oh, so when Letty says information, that's okay, but apparently when I say information, you all get up in my face about it.
Oh my god, I'm so
Oh,
sorry. I'm
cool,
sorry.
cool, cool.
I'm
Everyone
sorry.
starts.
Whatever.
Everyone else starts disembarking the boat.
Mary Quinn's
Letty
gonna yell back at
is
the group, goes,
amazing.
Hey, quit lollygagging! Gotta tie down the ship and get to the dock.
There's a
We are
weird
living
narrative
up to that
happening
minus
here.
one harmony so
We
well.
are. There's a weird narrative happening where I'm like a shrew or something because I believe in rules, and that narrative, it's not happening here.
Letty literally just said the same thing that I said, and you didn't jump down his throat.
I feel like you
Because you already
guys.
said it. Because you already said
was
it.
already-
So it doesn't matter.
Zip it, children!
Whatever.
Zip it!
I feel like you guys are calling
said
each
it.
other out.
Yeah.
Oh no.
So there's
my
a
God.
thing to do here.
Okay.
I have a -2 for that.
Yeah,
It's like a 4-way call
Hello.
out.
you guys are calling each other out. So essentially, you openly call on someone to live up to their principle. Shift your balance away from center, then name and roll with their principle. On a hit, they are called to act as you say. They must either do it or mark a condition.
Oh my
Okay.
God.
It's
So I
what you
think
guys. It's what you guys are
I'm
actively
calling you
doing. So
out.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Should we
I'm
just like go
definitely
in a
calling you
circle?
out.
Okay, you're calling me out.
So probably
What are your two principles?
It's roll and freedom.
Oh yeah. Okay. I think I am calling you out on your asking you to live up to your role
Yeah, that's what it
as
sounds like.
as like the person in charge here. Sorry, I'm just trying to be a shitster. Roll with a -3. Why? Why do I have a -3?
No, so you roll with her principle. So what's your roll at?
So I'm actually more towards freedom right now.
So you're at like a negative?
A minus because of my earlier outburst.
Yeah.
So you get a -1.
A -1? Okay.
Yeah.
But you also have to move your balance away from center.
Yeah. No, that would make sense. I think I need to move it away from restraint. Because, like, if I was going towards restraint, I wouldn't be stirring the pot.
Yeah, are you on 0 right now?
I am on 0 right now.
Yeah, I would say move it towards control. Yeah.
Okay. So, I guess I did the input value roll with -1. Do I hit submit?
Yeah, I think so.
It's a hit.
You got 8. Okay. So on a 7 and 9, they challenge your view of the world. In turn, mark 1 fatigue, or they shift your balance as they choose. So, okay, so Anaya, you are now called to, like, it gets to you.
Yeah.
She's calling you out for, like, not living up to your role and, like, kind of being childish. And so, like, you are now expected to act more in your role for a while. But you also get to challenge her view of the world in turn. So she can either mark a fatigue, or you get to shift her balance as you choose.
Okay. Well, what are you going to do? And then I'll RP into which one you're going to decide to do. Or I can do the opposite.
No, I think you get to decide.
Mei-Ling, you get to choose if you want to take the fatigue, or if you let her shift your balance.
I think it would make more sense that I, like, take the fatigue because
you're exhausted by this conversation.
Yeah, I'm just exhausted. I guess I get, like, really upset when I'm tired.
Yeah, you're emotionally drained from this. Yeah, it's fair.
Yeah, because my 2 principles are restraint and results, and I don't think it makes sense
I thought it was
from this conversation to do that, so I'm going to do fatigue.
So, Souza, as y'all know her as, like, rolls her shoulders back down and rolls around on you, but typically when you have argued, it's been very, like you are talking to, like, a teenager. This time, weirdly, like, she is just, like, dead face, like, cold. And doesn't even raise her voice, which is even more, like, weird. And she goes, "Look, I understand if maybe things weren't clear before, so let me go ahead and put things in perspective for you. We are fugitives on the run. You went ahead and told someone who we had not vetted, we knew very little bit about, the entirety of what had happened to us. Now, question, does that seem logical to you? And you can answer however you want to."
You know what doesn't seem logical to me? Being told that I'm being rescued just to be used.
Okay, so carrying on with that, you feel upset, and so you decide to try to take control by giving out the information as you see fit, right? That's how you try to get control of the situation. If I can
Did you guys want me to sink the boat, or are we going to try to sell it?
The little kid comes up during the end of this conversation.
No, I just want to be clear for a second here. We all may go ahead and act in ways that seem counterintuitive to our survival, right? Because we're trying to have some sort of grounding or footing in this moment. And I want to reassure you that I take your trust in me extremely serious. So if I've in some way acted counterintuitive to that, if I've made you doubt me in any sort of way, I am extremely apologetic for that, because I take all of our continued existences very seriously. And she's like looking at Duckweed as well for that fuck up with the explosion. However, as we're doing this, if I have to respond to the ways in which we have tried to gain control in irresponsible ways by giving others control over us, by giving them information, because information is vital. It is one of the most important things in this world. Sometimes I have to deal with the fact that other people give that away before we're ready. Do you trust me to handle when that happens?
Ulami leans in and she kind of looks at you and goes, "That's exactly what I was hoping to hear from you. Don't ever let anyone tell you that you're not the one in charge here. It doesn't matter if they're older, younger, or the same age. Know your worth and stand up for it. I'll follow you to hell and back."
Then she looks around at all of you and says, "Come on, we have someone to meet up with. Please continue to keep your trust in me."
Absolutely. I would actually like to shift my lodestar in this moment.
Okay.
I was literally just looking that up. Yeah. Yeah.
Because kind of based off all these interactions, like, Anaya, your character is definitely more of a guiding force
Oh, thank you.
in my mind. Because like you have laid things into perspective for me, and I would love for you to be my lodestar if you're
Just an
up for that.
Thank you. I'm into it.
Nice.
When she turns around, there's just the slightest, like, flinching, nervous tick on her umbrella, which I think is, like, the main reminder of her, like, duty. Like, she's thumbing at it, as if, like, that's, like, the main outlet for this immediate mask she's had to pull on. And you can definitely see, like, all the elder adults that she's been looking up to and raised around that she just copied in this moment.
That was good. That was good RP. I like it. Good job, everybody. Yeah, that was cool. I didn't want to interrupt. So yeah, you guys have a newfound understanding, a new relationship going on. That's cool. I like it a lot. But we'll pick back up here at the dock. An older gentleman helps tie your boat, and then kind of just wanders off. There is a building up ahead that has lights coming from it. It's not a very nice building. It's a one-story kind of a shack, but large enough for many people to go inside. It's a big shack. There are lights that are pretty dim coming from the interior.
I think Pal has to do something for a second, so I'll go up and like knock or do some sort of. There's the prearranged symbol for how we do another little whistle.
Yeah, you'll do a secret knock, and boom, door opens. They'll like slide the slit open, close it, let you in.
Does Beggar Quinn recognize the person?
You do, but they're not a significant person. It's just like somebody
they're
you've
not,
seen here. It's not your contact.
Okay.
It's just the doorman. Beggar Quinn's here. And he'll open the door. And there's people in there drinking. It looks like kind of like a tavern scene. There's people drinking, sort of hanging. It's not like a ruckus tavern. People are just kind of quietly drinking, talking. There's a game of Paicho going on in the corner.
Beggar Quinn's gonna scan the room looking for his friend.
You will see. You'll see Lian Yu. He's watching the Paicho game.
Beggar Quinn's gonna, as soon as you see him, kind of opens the door, like, Brother, you! Ah, good to see you again. Has his arms open and everything, coming in for like a hug.
He'll. Oh, hey, Gun, how's it going? And he'll hug you back.
He said, "Oh," and kind of in a lower tone of voice. "Oh, same old, same old. Running. We just, sank. Well, not really sank. Well, we kind of, I guess you could say, blew up a Fire Nation ship."
Now, he'll look around and be like, shh. And he'll like kind of pull you. He'll be like, "Come on, guys," and he'll like bring you guys to like a corner table off on the side, and he'll like draw a curtain. It's like a little privacy booth area. Nice to meet all of you. I'm Leanne. You. What were you saying? Letty. Okay.
Letty was scanning the place to see if there were any other children, since Beggar Yoon just let in 4.
No.
So am I assessing a situation?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm assessing a situation. I'm trying to get a vibe of like what establishment are we in.
And I'm not a child. I'm actually like 20 something.
Yes, I'm aware, but there's
other kids.
Duckweed, the artist formerly known as Susan, now known as Gazaya, the girl whose name I can't remember, and myself.
Oh, right.
That's 4. So
then Lee is probably.
And Sapphire's also a teenager.
Saf and Lee.
Oh, so
Saf and Lee.
Six.
Yeah.
Six.
Shep
Yeah.
is an adult. Shep is in his 20s. And then obviously the old man's old.
We're like half kids.
And then
There are more kids than adults.
and Mel is also in her 20s. So Mel and Shep are both adults.
Okay, so there is a good age spectrum. Okay.
There is. But you guys brought the kids in. Go ahead and give me that.
5, 6 kids into this
So
seedy ass
situation
tavern. So
passed. So ask a question.
what should I be on the lookout for? Like, what about this place is super sketch?
So what you've gathered about this place is that it is like a members only kind of situation. They don't want strangers here, but these people are not necessarily associated with each other. It's some sort of hideout, but like for people in the know. You could tell some of these people are criminals for sure. Some of them look like bounty hunters. There's some rough characters in here.
So everyone.
You should be on the lookout for dangerous people that might turn you in for money.
I'm going to also say that
Awesome.
It looks like Beggar Quinn is very, very comfortable here.
Yeah, same with Souza. In fact, she might like sit down and start playing Paisho with our contact while we're talking.
Yeah, you can play
Letty
Spectre.
is
Yeah.
tightening his robes.
Souza,
his
the
necklace.
table has the Paicho symbol in it, and like Souza will just reach into a drawer that she knows is there and pulls out and start setting up.
Oh yeah, she's gonna start playing.
Beggar
As...
Quinn's going to stop by a waiter to pass by, like, 牛肉烩饭, 白酒, 蛋挞, basically started ordering a bunch of food for everybody. Basically, what he ordered was stir-fried beef noodles and egg tarts and some rice wine and tea for those who can't drink. Yeah,
She'll sort of look at you
Yeah.
like, we don't have all of that, and then she'll go
damn
and
well.
she'll get you what they do have.
Awesome. This place doesn't have egg tarts and rice wine. Come on.
Yeah, that there's rice wine. They don't have beef either. Beef's hard to come
Yeah.
by on
Yeah.
islands. Yeah.
It's special bell peppers and beef. Got it.
Your finest duck, please. Instead
we
of
have
sitting at this
chicken.
table, with the contact, I'll go sit down at the bar and just order a whole waterfowl, and be eating it with my bare hands.
Oh
This
man.
child
this,
in a loincloth.
This guy's
I'm
gonna
just-
be hurting
Are
cats.
they gonna serve you though?
I hope so.
They'll look at you.
I
I
can't
mean,
wait.
do you have any money, kid?
This is what I was waiting for.
I'm with them. Hey, do you guys have any money for me to get a duck or a chicken or something?
Bigger Quinn's gonna kind of look at
The bartender will look at Quinn.
Then you
Or Cud.
put on Brother Yu's tab.
But bro,
Damn.
you looks like what? And he's like, he'll
Ooh.
shrug. Whatever.
Make it 2. Make it 2, please. 2 ducks, please.
Don't make it 2,
Make
please.
it 1.
Don't make it 1. Yeah.
I'm a growing boy.
But let's not be greedy and live out the hospitality of our hosts here. And basically, like, I kind of go over to the bar where Duckweed is sitting, and I just kind of like manhandle him off the chair a little bit and like urge him towards the back corner. Kind of like what I do with my daughters. I'll just put my hand on her head and like guide her sometimes.
Damn,
So
I
it's like
take back.
she's still moving, but like controlling the child. Just be like, I'm so sorry for little brother here.
Hear him
That's a
this
Gotta
way.
love him.
A knife will
Letty
streak
is-
through the air past you two and hit the wall.
Oh my god.
Hey, watch
Somebody
where,
dropped their knife.
watch where you're going, and he'll go and pull it out the wall. And like they're throwing knives at the wall. That's what they're doing.
We try to go back around.
You
the
go
two-
around. Oh.
Oh, those guys are awesome.
Once they come back, I look at Duckweed as I'm like laying at the tiles. And I'm sure this must look like an incredibly boring game to him. So I go, for every waterfowl you eat, you have to play another game.
I want to go throw knives with those guys.
No.
Leah and you will.
Oh man.
So what brings you in? Bigger Quinn.
Oh, you know, as I said, the usual. Running, hiding, escaping.
So you just hanging out, or do
but-
you need something?
Oh, well, actually, he kind of looks at Isaiah and goes, "Well, we do need a new boat, but don't think we're just asking for a new boat and have nothing in return. We have one. Actually, we're looking to trade in our current transportation, which is actually docked at the dock."
He'll turn and he'll like open the blinds and he'll look out at the dock. Huh? Doesn't look like much. Fire Nation.
It is the side with the big ass dent showing, or is that?
The dent is in the deck of the ship.
Yeah.
Oh, great!
Oh my God.
Right up front.
It'll be fine. Just a new coat of paint, a little sanding. It'll be
It has
fine.
good parts. It can be
It was
used
like that when
for.
we got it.
It can be melted down if you don't like it. Either way, it's useful metal.
Maybe. What do you want in return?
Is Lin Yu part of the resistance?
No.
Okay.
He's a smuggler.
Okay. Oh, just an even trade. We have someplace to be in a hurry. Something small, fast, inconspicuous.
Okay, I might be able to get you something. Yeah, that could work. So you want something
It just-
smaller for that barge?
It has to carry like 14 people.
That's a good. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4,
Or
5, 6.
this might be a good opportunity
There's 11 in
to
I think.
maybe allow some people to find their own way.
Susan
At some
immediately
point.
shakes her head. She immediately is shaking
Whew,
her head.
so glad you said that. I'm gonna go throw knives with those guys, and I
Nope,
jumped
nope,
my-
nope,
Let's get ready.
nope.
You're
the
going
mission
to
was to take them all to the city. Like no one gets left behind according to the mission, right?
That's fair. Someone's gonna like bang on the front door. Bang, 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 bang. The doorman will open the slit, close it, open the door. Be like, what's going on? A man's gonna run in. They're here. They're here. They're coming. And then people will start like moving and like looking around and kind of like, scrambling a little bit.
I would
Who's coming?
Yeah.
He'll say, the Black Koi.
Oh.
And then that is where we're going to end it.
Okay.
Um,
Black Koi.
That's what we're going to end for tonight, but we have to do our business. We have business to conduct. There's some questions.
Yeah, homework.
Questions to answer. So hey, first off, did you guys enjoy the session? Was it good?
Yeah.
Yes.
Good.
A lot of fun.
Yes.
Gotta make sure. All right, so this is for everybody. We'll go. Anyone who wants to go can go. But did you learn something challenging, exciting, or complicated about the world? We'll start with Gary.
Yes. This is the first time I learned that the Fire Nation puts people in drown tanks.
Yeah.
That's pretty brutal.
Yep. That's complicated. Yep. That's fucked up. Go ahead and mark a growth point. Anaya.
No. I mean, because I had an idea about the tank based on what I rolled before, right? So probably not.
Those have to be about that. It just means did you learn something challenging, exciting, or complicated about the
I feel
world?
like I didn't.
You don't feel like you did? That's okay.
I don't think
You didn't feel like you had
shit.
an awakening?
This has been happening since she was
About
a
the
child.
world, not herself.
This has been happening since
It's
she
her world.
was
I
like
appreciate
Right.
you trying to-
Right.
You were
they were
trying
like,
to give her
hey,
one. It's
time to
good.
meet some kids outside of your little like weird play group for special reasons, and she was like, for some reason the other 8-year-olds are so cool. I have to hang out with them nonstop until they get bothered with me. Bad things happen all the time.
It's okay.
Love it.
Letty, did you learn something challenging, exciting, or complicated about the world?
I think the revelation of how badly the Fire Nation treats their prisoners, and that some of them could also be Fire Nation people,
Yeah.
was pretty striking for him.
learning
And
that Fire
then walking
Nation
into this
people are also
seedy
victims,
bar. Yeah, so no one is safe. Me pretending to be Fire Nation is not gonna help. And then, this seedy ass bar. Letty's so everything that was happening that last scene, Letty went and sat quietly next to this new person, the host that we're supposed to meet, because he's moving forward. And for the first moment, he was like, "Wait a minute!" And I have no idea where I am. I have no idea where I'm going. I am lost. So yeah, he absolutely is starting to become more aware of the world and how it works.
Excellent.
Yes.
Mei-Ling.
And that's me hitting my 4 growth.
Yeah.
Woo!
Hell yeah.
Congratulations, Kevin.
Thank you. Thank you.
awesome.
I'm gonna learn a new move now.
Nice.
And you can still get more growth points because it resets right now.
Yeah, it resets
So
right
you're
now.
still
You
getting-
Yeah, I'm so excited. Let's keep going.
I was going to agree that the drowning tanks, and also just the realization that that potentially was going to be us, that we were going to be put in those tanks to be transported somewhere, wild.
Yeah, it's pretty upsetting.
So
That's what I
yeah.
I invent war crimes. Mr. Kapow does not answer these questions. We'll get to your thing.
It's something about his character, though. It's not just a personal reason.
It's not a personal reason. Yeah, his character archetype does not do these.
He's like,
He refused. He's like,
Yeah, he
"Okay."
said, no, I don't want to talk about my experiences.
I'm done, actually.
I don't answer questions.
I have a
Next.
hard
How
10:45
dare you.
out. So, next question. Did you stop a dangerous threat or solve a community problem? Gary.
Yes.
Yes. Fair enough.
In one word, yes.
absolutely.
Anaya, probably
I'd
also
say
yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
You regained your leadership role, essentially. You took charge. That's definitely community problem solved. So, Letty.
Yeah.
I don't think Letty did.
That's okay.
Letty was kind of a background person, and the one for most of this stuff, and the one time he tried to actually assist something, it just didn't go well. So like,
That's okay. Perfectly okay.
that's his plight.
Mei-Ling.
I would say yes because I made the bomb that potentially exploded the child.
Made the bomb. You made the ship go faster. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And you confronted Anaya. So
Yes.
there was a lot.
Yeah.
No, absolutely.
But I only get to mark off one.
yeah. Gary, did you guide a character towards balance or end the session at your center?
Did I guide someone towards balance? I don't think so. And I definitely didn't end at center.
Okay. It's okay. Anaya.
No.
Okay.
I'm
Letty
never at center.
also a no? Or no, are you at your center?
I'm definitely not at center. I didn't think I shifted at all. Yeah.
If you
Was
didn't
it-
shift,
Oh,
then
wait.
you should be at center, huh?
Oh, wait.
Well,
I
I'm
did.
still. Do you reset every like
No.
long rest?
So you're
No.
still shifted from last time.
You still shifted last
Yeah,
time.
I'm
it's
still
just
shifted from
fatigue.
last time.
Just
Okay.
fatigue.
I sort of did do the thing. I gave us both inspired, and he used inspired to shift his balance.
Oh.
Okay. I'll count it. Yeah, go ahead
Cool.
and mark it. Fair enough. And then Mei-Ling, did you guide someone towards balance?
Unless Anaya shifted towards her center by going more to roll, then no.
I don't think they shift your balance away from the center, then name and roll, and then hit their call to act. It doesn't say that I shift my balance.
Oh, so it's just me. Okay.
It just says that I am called to act as you say.
Correct.
Right. Okay. So
You didn't shift,
technically
you took
no.
the fatigue, if I remember correctly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
I
took a
took
fatigue.
the
Yeah.
fatigue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. So no.
But I did get shifted at some point, but it was away from balance. I
Yeah, away from
started at
balance.
center, and now I'm like,
And now everybody has a playbook question that I do not know.
yes.
Gary, what's your playbook question?
Mine was a yes. I already yesed it before I did it twice this session. Mine
Oh,
is
yeah,
did
yeah.
you get a friend to join in or approve of a bad habit?
You sure
And
did.
so I got Ulami to make me a bomb, and I got Mr. Kapow to go over there and infiltrate an enemy ship with me.
Floating boon for next game. Somebody just made a boon. Yeah, Anaya, what's your playbook question?
So I had two, one of which I had to mark already. It said, so mind of session thing is kind of weird. My question for this is, cool. Did you accomplish a feat worthy of your burden and tradition? Would y'all count like directing everyone with the boat stuff?
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Yes, I leveled up.
Hell yeah.
And then my end of session stuff. I already counted the one that said, "Did you break a prohibition?" Because I'm not supposed to deny people knowledge or truth. That's the second time I did that. So I shifted my balance towards freedom already, and mark the bow, and take growth, and then that I uphold a responsibility, which I don't think I. Providing aid and succor to the downtrodden.
Yeah, you saved that
Okay.
girl from the tank.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, so I'm
That
back at
counts.
center.
Yeah.
So now I'm at my center.
Oh, cool. Well, then you get
Oh.
that point. Yeah.
You ended your
Ah,
session at center. Yeah, you get one.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Excellent.
And I'm not insecure anymore because I clear condition.
Hell yeah.
Excellent. Yeah, you're
Hell
killing it. Good stuff.
Oh yeah, how do you do that?
Letty, do you have your playbook question?
Yeah, it's said, did I resolve an issue or conflict? And I can just stop right there because I didn't resolve any issues or conflicts.
That's okay.
Yeah.
That's okay. I feel like
Look, I
did
leveled up a
something.
thing. It's something. I'm not going away from this session empty-handed. I just know I've got a lot more work to do.
Melee.
Mine is, did you seek support or guidance from others? I don't think so. I think I was very aggro this session, so I was not about
That's okay.
support this time around, so maybe next time.
Yeah, no problem.
But when I shifted my lodestone, it says that what you can shift your lodestar to someone new when they guide and comfort you and you open up to them.
Yes.
Or when you guide and comfort them, and then it says clear a condition.
Uh-huh.
So I had afraid, so I can clear that.
You
then
can clear
right?
your fear because you confronted somebody and blah blah blah. Yeah, absolutely works. That makes
Yeah.
sense. Yeah, you were very brazen in that moment, so
Yeah.
it's fair.
But-
Mr. Kapow, what about you and your mentorship? How's that going?
Well, I was able to pick up a new protege
Yep.
with Letty earlier today, so I get to mark 1 there.
Good.
I need to ask Unami or Gazaya, either of them move towards Gazaya move towards freedom, or Unami move towards result due to something Beggar Quinn did.
I know.
Don't... Go ahead.
I don't know if mine was because of you.
When did you
I
shift
don't
your
re-
balance?
I think when I was yelling at Anaya's character.
Then that wouldn't be it, but
Yeah.
did Gazaya move towards freedom at any point because of Beggar Quinn?
I don't. So I moved my role towards freedom at one point because of snapping at Ulami over sharing information. So no, but there's so many other ways to get.
I felt we had like a little moment when they were making the kangi, and Beggar Quinn's like, just gotta slow down, relax, let things
I
come
did really
towards
like
you.
that moment. Like, I don't know, it didn't technically shift me, but I did really feel like that, like, she was listening to him, and that was a really
I
important
mean, that's fair.
moment.
I mean, you did mentor
Yeah.
people
That's
this
not what I
game,
saw.
so you can go ahead and take a.
She was
That's
trying.
fine.
She
Yeah.
did breathe.
All right.
Yours is a
You
little
breathed
harder to
over
level up,
twice.
so I'll cut you some slack for sure.
Yeah.
So I guess I will. Well, actually, I'm gonna raise one stat by +1.
Oh, nice.
And-
Oh, you hit a level. Cool.
Yeah, and I get to move. Let's see. I will take either a new play from my playbook or from another playbook.
Cool. Excellent. Yeah. Hey, everybody.
One of the things about elders is we don't need to clear 4 things to move up because it's so hard for us to level up. We only need to clear 2 things to get playbook stuff and 1 thing to get a new stat.
Nice.
Oh,
Got
damn.
it.
Yeah.
Very dope.
So, hey, everyone, thanks for watching. Thanks for being here for Avatar Legends from Magpie Games. Our next game is... we do it every 2 weeks. Our next game is scheduled for the week of Thanksgiving. We're not going to do that. We're going to do the following week. So our next game will be December 1st. But yeah, hey, thanks everyone for watching. This has been Avatar Legends from Magpie Games. I have been the board game guru, game master extraordinaire, Jahananan.
It's me, Casualty CDG, co-host of Fresh Out the Box and Fresh Out the Podcast. That's where we talk about movies, video games, streaming shows. I have enjoyed playing the role of Duckweed tonight. Catch us every Thursday and Friday playing tabletop games or reading about tabletop games. We're always trying to play something new with some new people, having fun, having laughs. And also, John likes giving people nightmares with terrifying things like flood tanks and being submerged to death. But that's neither here nor there. Check out the podcast if you like stuff. Check out the show if you like stuff. And we'll see you guys next time.
Hi, my name is Anaya Monet. If you like strange things, maybe even Stranger Things, maybe even in virtual reality, I am the co-lead writer and narrative designer on Stranger Things VR, and it is releasing this month, Jesus, on November 30th. Man, that's crazy, huh? It's super surreal, spooky, and interesting. Please go check it out. And I also am a quest giver at both Neotropolis, which is a strange cyberpunk journey into the desert, as well as Dragonfest US, which is the American take on the really famous, really cool German LARP that is this crazy week-long thing, dragons and whatnot. So if you want to see more of my chaotic face around town, scaring people, giving orders, generally being a strange little queer femme, you can catch me at either of those as well. Yeah, I'll see you around.
I'm Kevin Allen. You can find me at Instagram on Kevin. You can find me on Instagram at Kevin Allengram. You can find me on Blue Sky at Kevin Allen and Blue Sky. And now that the strike is over, I can say, and you can also catch me Star Wars web series coming out January of 2024 called Designing Empires. I'm so excited that I can finally talk about this. We had a meeting about it last night. We're going to have contests leading up to it. Big things are coming, and I got to watch the first 2 episodes, and I was laughing my ass off. It's going to be a great show. So
congratulations, Kevin.
Hell yeah.
You're awesome.
Nice.
Congratulations.
Thank you. And yeah, and I'll see you guys in 3 weeks.
Hi everyone, I'm Mailing Fatum. I am one of the co-hosts on the Ace of Geeks podcast, where we're 4 friends who choose something that we were really into over the week and basically pit it against each other and see what's cool, what's not, and what we can convince the others to partake in. We also have an actual play podcast called Edge of Reality, where we switch off GMing. It's super duper fun. And we also have Yavin Radio, which is our Star Wars improv show, kind of like the Magic Tavern, but on Yavin base. So super duper fun. You can check us out there. And if you want to see more of me, you can just check me out on TikTok at MLKitty1875. Yeah, I mostly post cat videos, if I'm honest, but it's still fun. So that's me.
Well, hello everybody. I am Michael Pow, and you can find me all over the internet on my social media, which is usually at Mr. Kapow. That's MRKAPAO. Or my Facebook page, which is facebook.com/Michael Pow Does Stuff, because I do a lot of stuff, like my YouTube channel, Fantastic Tales of Adventure. My current stream schedule right now is, every other Tuesday, I'm on the New Age Geeks channel for D&D Spell Shots, where I play your precious little slime boy Key, and then every Thursday at the new Toyzilla Network for Toyzilla Live, where we talk about toys and collectibles at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and then here every other Friday for Avatar: The Last Airbender. So, hope to see you again.
Thanks everyone again for watching. Stay fresh.